told my playbook too, man. You feel me? Normally.
Just so it'll be.
All right, yeah. We live on YouTube. We live on YouTube.
And YouTube, man. Y'all niggas the ghosts, man. You feel me? Like, yeah, man. Y'all always be paying us. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all, man. Continue to watch.
Okay, there we go.
Man, you ain't tell us to let's go viral though.
Man, let's do that. Let's talk.
Bro,
chop it up with me.
How you feel about the whole Roe versus Wade being overturned with the whole like abortion
shit.
You see how I feel about it?
Yeah, how you feel about them saying like now, like in certain states, chicks can't get abortion no more?
Yeah, I heard that on the radio when I was in Miami. Shit. Yeah, niggas ain't gonna listen to that. They just making another way for motherfuckers to go to jail because motherfuckers still gonna be getting aborted. But they said it's only gonna be certain states, so whatever states that still let niggas get abortions, they gonna go to them states still. Shit.
Damn,
Exactly.
Bro. How you feel about that though?
Great answer, Jay.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, shit. I feel like it's other people, it's everybody, they right to do what they want to do. But man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I don't really speak on abortion because my dumb ass, I had my daughter when I was 16, so that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get my baby mama to have an abortion and shit because I ain't feel like I was ready to be no dad. But my mom, she ended up finding out that she made my baby mama keep the baby, so and that was one of the best things. My daughter, I don't regret it for the world, so it is good that they trying to. But I don't know, everybody need it. Some people don't need no babies, you feel me? Some shit, so I don't know. Everybody got different paths and shit.
One thing I can say about when I had, you feel me, like my kids young, was, you feel me, it turned me into a man. You feel me? It's like, I wasn't a man before that. You feel me? It's like I was just a kid that would run around wild, doing whatever. Kids do shape you in for the best. I mean, in my own opinion, in my own life. So to me, I mean, I do feel like a woman can't tell me to do with my body. I don't feel like as a man I should tell her to do with her body, but I do feel like it's immoral. SMED?
Well, I don't like when people say don't tell a woman what to do with her body, you know, because it's not about the woman's body. It's about the baby that's inside the body. And if you want to protect the life of the baby, then that's a different subject, you know. So, I mean, I think everybody is going to do what they want to do. I don't agree with abortion, and that's just my stance on it, you know, and that's pretty much it. You know, I wouldn't advise anybody to have an abortion. You know, and I know a lot of people say shit like, well, what about if she get raped, or saying shit like that. But I looked it up. It's like less than a full % of people who actually have abortions because of being raped. Normally they just ain't ready for a child. And they say, kill it.
Alright, y'all, we're about to go to commercial break.
That's just some bullshit. All right, here we go. Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hottronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up. I'm out your way.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
That don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, Smokey?
I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing.
Don't ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they said? They said it's slow for real.
I'm about to just ask Boss when we get our job that night.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
And,
Y'all actually won an award, the Boss Mag 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Y'all won for that media outlet thing.
man, I don't even know.
Like y'all won. He didn't even know he won it.
What'd you say? Who was it?
You won the Boss Magazine 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Congratulations.
That's legendary. That's legendary.
you can just say, bro, I'm taking the point because you in fact anyway.
Oh no, oh you said y'all.
Hold on. Well, here it is. You on the camera.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Beanut, aka the historian, okay? Like, okay, and I also speak things into fruition as well. So, before we, I'm talking to see Smed's face when I said that. It's your boy Beanut, aka Dad Reese, here, my man Stacking Smedro, the commando. Check like
sir.
still in a bando.
All right, so look, man, we just did a show. So now this is our second show back to back, okay? Right, all them sponsors that we named the last show, y'all pay for that shit once a night. Once a night, baby. All right, so come on now, come on.
Yeah.
But what's even more important than that is, man, Peanut has made a huge mistake, and we're here to call him out on this shit. Like, that's what I live for, man. For Peanut to fuck up and me to shine the light on it, man. So, well, the very first show we did was with my cousin. First of all, Jason is my cousin. Look at Peanut, he's sorry.
He already got a line to say.
Damn, niggas is salty, Jay. Some guys got all the luck. Some guys, but listen, man. Jay was the first guest on the Legendary People podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so our intro to the show is with Jason and Peanut having a conversation over. Over Jason winning an award, and Jason like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this nigga was like, the nigga won an award, he don't even know it, ha ha ha. But come to find out, the damn award don't even exist and shit. Like, now we all know Jason is deserving of winning so many awards, so we ain't taking nothing. But this nigga didn't. The point is, Peanut fucked up. Okay? So, all right, but he's still a good person.
Hey, man's fucked up, bro. You feel me? But, bro, how many times have I been right, though? You feel me? Like, come on.
None.
Man, how many times have I said something to somebody on the show that's like, no, I haven't, and I got to show them after.
Oh, yeah. They be dumping. Oh.
So Jason, you can take a point from me right now, bro. You feel me? If you want to. You feel me? Like, you ain't got to take a point from me, bro.
Hey, you better take a point from this nigga, bro. Take a point, it's basically saying he fucked up. Jay, you look good, bro. He didn't even want to take that point. I'll take that. Take
real Leo energy and that other Leo. You know
with me and Jay, we actually August Leos. You July.
So anyways, y'all, listen,
all
man.
right.
This is the Letter Review podcast, man. Listen, and we always say there's no legend higher, man. And then, man, come on, man.
Real talk.
What if I lied when I said that, though? You feel me? Like,
Never.
you can't give me points when it comes to that.
That's true.
You feel me? There's no legend higher, man. And then, like I said, we got people that are legendary status, and we got people that have legendary stories. This brother right here is both of them. BOFFUM, both of them.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? So, without further ado, man, about my bro, Jason Dbks. Don't call him Hampton when you see him in the street.
Yeah.
Don't call him Hampton. Yeah, so I'm gonna smoke with that. Like, the people calling you, yo, Jason Hampton in the street, like, nah, that's Dbks.
Yeah. I mean that shit too, for sure. Cause I work hard to build my name. When I was coming up with this rap shit, I was trying to come up with a rap name. I'm like, man, I ain't know what my rap name was gonna be. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be versatile or just coming up with some dumb shit and different shit. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna be Jason. Then I came up with the DBKS.
Right.
And a lot of motherfuckers think it stand for the bass and shit. Even growing up, back then they thought it would stand for the bass and shit. But I had to work hard to try to. Even now, niggas still think it stand for the bass, but I don't give a fuck because I fuck with the bass and my niggas. So you feel me? But as far as like the DBKS, it stand for Dayton Best Kept Secret. And I stood on that, like, nigga, I motherfucking grew up and made a name for myself, and I really stood on that because I feel like I was Dayton's best kept secret because niggas was trying to keep me a secret. Then when my shit finally started taking off on Facebook, them motherfuckers made me change my name and shit. So now, then this shit really started taking off. Now motherfuckers be at the club and shit on the microphone like, Jason Hampton in the building. And I don't like that.
Burning you up.
I even like when I do interviews and shit, I done did a few interviews when I get there and then started off and just how you like, we got Jason Hampton here. And I'm like, cut. I had to cut that motherfucker right there on the start like that. I'm Jason Dbks, and then we started all over. So I don't really, and I know motherfuckers be like, Jason Henry, that's your name. Nah, motherfucker, my name Jason Dbks.
Yeah.
But I still be having to use my government. When I get this money, I'm gonna change my name. Period. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna change it to, but I'm gonna change that motherfucker.
Right.
For sure.
So, for people who didn't see your first interview, you know what I'm saying, which was our very first interview, man, it was the most legendary interview we had. A quick recap, right? So, like, you really got your start in film acting in your mom's plays, right?
Yeah. I was doing my mom's plays and singing in the school choirs and shit like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like that led you down to you actually playing Jesus in the movie. You know what I'm saying? You was the prodigal son in the movie. Like, you were Jesus in the movie.
Yeah, I did that. But the most recent one, I did one about like 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. I played the prodigal son at the church right there next to 14K. I forgot what it's called, but shit, they know me when I go in there and shit. From doing the plays with my mom and all that shit. So.
Yeah, like another thing you did was Allure the Gang. That was another movie that you was part of.
Yeah. I forgot my dude Shanta Kennedy. Yeah, he wrote that, but it ain't never come out. We shot a couple scenes. There was another movie called The Vexin that this girl she put together that ain't never come out. There was a lot of projects I was in that didn't ever come out, and that gave me the learning from their mistakes. That's what helped me be able to get my stuff out. Then I also had a movie with Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony and Hood. They shot that, but some shit that happened, he ended up losing the footage and shit. So that shit ain't never come out. Now that shit right there, that's what helped me get to this point, because I was having nightmares about that shit. That was supposed to be my big break, doing the song with Busy Bone and the little short film. And when the nigga lost the footage and shit, like my dad used to call him out of town and be like, man, what happened to the movie out of my family? So when I was doing Got My Hustle Up, then nobody think that motherfucker was coming out, because I had so many movies that I'd be posting saying I got shit coming out. So, but it Got My Hustle Up took me 4 years to come out. So by the time it was about to come out, the whole city like, man, that shit ain't never coming out, man.
So let's talk about the whole aspect of Got My Hustle Up. Like I said before, I gave you flowers on the very first interview because you literally, I brought my mama out, bro. You feel me? And I don't go out that much, and if I do, I'm invited there and paid to be there, right? To come here and bring my mother here, it was such a moment for the city. Can you please walk some of the people that are probably newer to your wave right now? What was that like for Dayton?
Yeah, that was it was a big night, but that shit, like, even like with everything with me, like I just told you, I be having so much going on. It'd be just another day for me. I don't ever get to take it all in and really enjoy it. Cause on the day of the premiere, shit, I was doing everything myself. I'm going to go get the red carpet, to go to the Victoria Theater, put the red carpet down, put the little things, little ropes and shit up.
Yeah.
And all that shit. I was doing everything and shit, running around. I got to the premiere late. My dad flew in from LA just to see my premiere. I ain't even get to talk to that nigga at all. I ain't talked to him the whole time the premiere about it, because he had to leave at the end of it to get back to the airport. There was so much going on, man. So shit, it was a good night for everybody else. Like I had the camera people set up, and interviewers and shit. I ain't get to do none of that shit. As soon as I got there, it was time to start the movie and shit. I had to get on stage and tell people, you know what I'm saying, say my little speech.
Yeah.
Start the movie and shit. It was just from there. It was going on, and then it was, while the movie was playing, I had shit going on.
That was, man, bro, that night was so major, bro. It was so deep, bro. It was, man, we was pulling up in sweet ass whips in front of the theater. Man, that was a very, very good night, bro. That was like one of the hardest nights ever, bro.
Somebody got the footage, man. Give me the footage, motherfucker. How much you want for it?
Yeah.
Everybody had all these niggas film, and I still ain't got no
damn footage. Man, it be like that. I swear it be like that.
It was lit, though. That shit was sweet.
That's why I'm living off of just remember you tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was hard.
So, you also gave kudos to C-Ray. You said, like, C-Ray was one of our people who you seen filming and editing and making movies during that time.
No. That's not correct. No, I ain't seen him making movies. I ain't seen him making no movie. he had a movie trailer.
Okay.
He had a movie trailer.
Right.
And I seen it was like a minute or too long. And I'm like, damn, nigga, you made this little trailer and you make a whole movie.
Yeah.
Then he didn't have a whole movie. Then I ended up shooting. I put him in my movie and shot a whole movie. I got a movie called Mind on My Money. That I shot as an hour and 20-something minutes. That I had shot on my own and shit as far as, because I knew when he did that, man, he did that, nigga, I know he could make a full length movie and shit. He did a trailer for me. Like right after that, I'm like, man, shoot me something, but I don't remember what happened with that. But he was just more or less the motivation when I seen that shit. I'm like, nigga, you can do that, so I got to tell him peso, like, nigga, you can shoot a movie and shit.
Yeah.
It took me like 3 years after I paid peso to do the movie for us to actually start filming and shit. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? C-Ray, he started doing his movies, like shooting a real movie, like way after that, you feel me? But, like I said, it was the motivation to that shit, man. That nigga been doing this thing. He been making them flyers and everything C-Ray doing now, he been doing that shit since that nigga was a little kid.
Back in the Soldier Boy era, you know what I'm saying? We had him on the show, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Ray Ray Show, you guys. So we'll talk about your best animation film, the Gold movie. We go again. Here we go again.
No.
Again.
It's the best animation.
Yeah, so remember you had the best animation film. And yeah. Yeah, so it's the best animation film. No, it's got the best animation film, and then you got like a gold
award.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I won like 7 film festivals with Fuck Child Support. It's probably talking about the award they sent me. But that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know the names, none of them. I don't even look. I'm posting them on Facebook. And on to the next thing, you feel me?
So like that's an award that you won.
Yeah, I won, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want a lot of awards. I need to put them to the side.
I'm just reenacting the intro. Congratulations!
Nigga silly as fuck. Right.
So also, I mean, you had some stuff with low, loyalty, and death, right? What was the conception behind that? Just to bring people up to speed. Yeah, the love, loyalty, and death.
Yeah, that's the movie I got. The nigga Tyree Turner from Menace to Society. I got Gunplay, Tia Beckett from Love and Hip Hop, a few other people. But it's on some gangster shit. I still got one more scene to do for that. I shot that with my people, Julian Cook and my dude Mousetrap and some people from the city. So we still working on that one and shit. But it's gonna be dropping probably by the end of this year. Ain't too much really. It's just on some gangster shit.
I love it. P-Way. P-Way, you know what I'm saying? We all was loving that time and day. I don't care if you was a business owner, if you was a street hustler, if you had bootlegs. It was lit during that time. Can you give us a inception behind P-Way?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even like with that, like all my movies based on true stories for the most part. Like, and people being in the city, you know, like when the PUA came, like I don't give a fuck because this ain't no police. Like I was one of the first people that knew about the PUA.
That's what takes probably up.
Yeah. So when I found out about the PUA, that's what the nigga was doing was plugging people in, telling them about the PUA. Like once I found out that you can get the money in your bank account, I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me, so I'm start doing all my people. Did my mama, did everybody. My mama was scared when she got the money, so I'm like, hey, it's gonna be alright. They ain't gonna stop you. It's gonna be cool. I started telling my people, and I started charging motherfuckers $1,000 for each motherfucker I was doing. But then I started splitting money with my people, little shit. But we started doing. Long story short, man, I did that. Well, nah, that's what I'm saying. I started running my money up, and then I started, once that shit stopped, because they stopped doing the back end, I took my money that I made and put it in this shit called the Susu. And when I put my shit in the Susu, I lost it all.
What?
I lost everything fucking with the Susu.
Now,
Damn.
before Smeg can interject,
Yeah.
I was the person that brought people in, and I got the heart, I brought you in the Susu, so I paid for people that paid me.
Yeah. I was paying for people too. I had to pay people back. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm on a little PUA that I was making. I lost that shit invested in the Susu. So I was ready to go crazy and about to make me lose my mind. I ain't gonna lie. So I had to turn the negative to a positive. So rather than get mad at some of my people that I'm cool with about some money, I took it and I said I'm gonna make a movie about this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my money back. That's what I'm doing with that shit. what I'm saying? But every one of my movies is inspired by pain or some type of real shit, you feel me? Like, all my movies, real life shit. So that's why I'm able to people like, how you able to write these scripts and shit? I'm really living this shit. I'm out here every day when y'all see me, like, as soon as I leave here, I'll be somewhere, everywhere I'm at. It's always some shit going on, but like you said, I'll be at a church one night, I might be in the hood, somebody that got shot, anything can happen, but now I try to stay away from different shit, but I done been around so much shit to where shit, it ain't shit to come up with movies and different shit and change the details a little bit.
So one thing I saw that you did come up with during the time it was hot was the prank challenge. Let's talk about the prank challenge with you and Darnay, man.
Well, yeah, I said I ain't come up with that shit. Niggas was doing that shit and shit. My nigga, Deontay, he was doing that shit over there, Riverview shit. I went over there and looked with them, and they was really doing that shit. So I always give people
like I drove by and I see crates everywhere. I'm like, man, I know they not.
I had my crates and we was doing one with Darnay. He took the top shit. He had like, he was gonna do it. I don't know got all these crates, but Darnay do it. Then he didn't even want to do it and shit. He had to get the hot shit. All this shit. I didn't everybody go live, like we gotta do this shit. Then he didn't even want to do this shit, so I ended up seeing my people on Riverview was doing that shit, so I linked up with my little cousins and them, and we teamed up and we started doing the shit. But they already had the shit going. Them niggas be jumping doing that shit on the regular.
More like falling, not jumping.
The motherfuckers was falling off that shit getting fucked up.
What was that?
Yeah, that was funny. We gonna probably do that shit again this summer.
So let's talk about the meat and potatoes with everybody here to talk about, man. Shade Room reported you went viral right then at that moment. Which I'm gonna let you introduce what you went viral for inside the Shade Room.
Like I ain't even know nothing about the Shade Room honestly until my dude Track King Bond manager ended up sending me the link. Just told me like I gave you your flowers and shit. Nah, I think that was when he said he got me. He did another interview and said that we was doing a deal. He was on another podcast and shit, like a live one, and let people know that shouted me out. But yeah, he sent me the link and told me that he got me or something. I got my phone to look at it and I seen it. I said he had a circle where it had my name and shit. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. But he had just did, like I said, another show, and then he had shouted me out. So I didn't know it was a Shade Room. I just looked at it and I sent it. I forgot who I sent it to first, but I looked in when I sent it. It said like the Shade Room.
And he was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
And I said, "Damn, what the fuck is this, man?" Yeah. I clicked it and seen it was a Shade Room, but shit, yeah, I ain't even know. Like, that shit caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only reason why I be promoting this shit now. Cause I would have kept the shit. Cause I've been working with King Von people. This shit been going on for over 2-3 years before he passed. I was working with him, so a lot of that shit I just be, especially now I be moving in silence and shit, man. Now this shit got people thinking this shit on a whole nother level, being on the Shade Room.
Yeah. So let's talk about this journey for you. You know what I'm saying? So like you went from having a meeting with Master P, where, you know what I'm saying, you pull up with your laptop and the laptop fell on you, to your connection with King Von and the camp. What has the journey been like for you as like you've had all these movies that didn't come out, to finally have one, you get recognized right here in, you feel me, right here in Hayden, Dayton, nigga, they love you feel me? What's it like to go from that to now get love outside the city? What does that feel like, and what was that journey been like for you?
Shit. I mean, shit, I always, like I said, I be having so much going on. I don't never.
Sometimes smell the flowers.
Yeah, and I don't even never, like, even like now, like, I always, like, this shit, like I said, I've been going through this shit for a minute, so it been, like, I done flew out to Miami before, like last year I was doing something with my dudes, with his artists Armand and Trey, but that didn't work out, pan out right. So that was another time where I thought something was about to go right. So it's like now I done got, I don't let none of, that's why I got so many things going, because I ain't worried about
one thing
what I got going. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make something happen on my own regardless of this shit. So even like with all this that I got going on, I don't even, until these motherfuckers out, until this shit all the way locked in. I mean, everything locked in, but just with everything, like shit, I got so much stuff going on. I don't ever let, cause anything can happen. Like even like with the King Von shit, like we got that's locked in. I'm one of the writers on that, but it's still up to his family. But now they trying to decide if they gonna make it a series or a movie. And then even when we get into production, they might sell the whole rights to the project, to where, you know what I'm saying, it's just different shit that can happen in the midst of doing different things, and to where shit, I don't even be.
You can't count your chickens before they hatch.
That's Leo energy right there.
We got comments too over here. We got first of all, my girl New York is in the building. She said, "What's going on?" She said, "Speaking from experience, I feel like I made the best decisions I could made knowing what I know now." DJ Skano in the building. He said, "What's up, brothers?"
Yes, sir.
And he said he got pictures from the premiere, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
Asking you get.
Yeah, I got some pictures. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of pictures, but yeah, I was trying to get some of the like I said, I wasn't there, so I seen some of the interviews with dude Terry Matthews that did, because I had him set up doing interviews.
Yeah.
A couple of people like one lady, I don't remember her name. I ain't even gonna speak on it. She was there.
She know what her name is.
Candy Bars checked in. She said she gonna pull up on us.
Oh, word. Oh.
And then Patricia Smith said Team August Leo. She took a point from you.
I got a point taken
from Patricia Smith. But let me say something about my mom's birthday is the same exact birthday as Peanut. So man, July Leos is so lit to me too, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
you didn't point this, man.
There's a point. I mean, shit, you got my mama's birthday. It ain't too much I can really say.
Look, when I get a point, it gotta be slow motion hand to him. He like, here.
Barely. You barely get points from me, bro. And then Brittany Jackson commented 100. Yes, sir. That's
Give me
lit.
that point, bro. I'm taking a point from the comment section. You can't just comment 100. Like, you gotta comment what you are speaking 100 about.
DJ Rich Dog said, "What's cracking, Jason?" DJ Rich Dog. DJ Zondon Rich Dog, my bro. And then Rebecca, do not call that man Jason Hampton. It's Jason DBKS.
I gotta go to this part. So a legendary quote happened on just April 26th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So April 26th, look, and I understand, and you're startup, you don't respond to everybody that's responding to you, but when you tag, everybody can see it, right? So we have this comment that you never responded to. You ready? She's like, "I think that I seen you earlier this afternoon at Walmart on Millie Lane. The back of you. And what made me think that it was you, the braids in your hair and the white hoodie you had on. With blue writing on the back of it. And I see that it had got my hustle up written on the back. I don't know. I was trying to say hi, but you kept moving too quick for me." Can you respond to that comment
Motherfuckers always see when they be seeing me, I'm a different type of nigga. I be having my headphones on. Cause I don't be playing on top of nobody when I be there. I don't be playing nobody. That's why I ain't lie. I done stopped wearing got my hustle up in public because I can't.
Right.
But that's why I ain't tripping, because I love people and shit. But the shit that I got crazy.
Yeah. Well, just sometimes you don't feel like having a spotlight on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is like that. It's me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be decorating the grave. So I be dirty as hell.
Right.
I do that shit all the time now because you think it's me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I be having a mood because anytime I see a nigga, they talking about movies and shit.
Yeah.
Put me in the movies.
So let's get to that business venture. You went to decorating, you know what I'm saying, memorial sites for people that passed. Where did that inspiration come from?
It came from my mom. That's the only place it came from. I don't even fuck with cemetery. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't rock with no cemeteries. I ain't never go to no cemeteries ever and shit. But now my mom passed, I'll be there all the time. But now it's like as soon as I got off the plane and shit, I went straight to the cemetery because I ain't been there in a couple of weeks. Not as long as I ain't been there. But yeah, I just got tired of looking at the dirt and shit, trying to do shit away from me. They said I couldn't get no headstone because it was cold. My mom had passed, so I had to figure out something. Shit, that was just something to keep me from going crazy myself when I was just going in there talking to the dirt and shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go crazy. Talking to this dirty shit. Then he got to trying to tell me like, man, let's turn it this way. This is where she was positioned. This all type of shit, man. And just getting buried everywhere around her. And shit was just messing me up. You feel me? Like I'm about to do I'm about to take a picture. I keep saying that shit. Like when my mom was buried on the side, I buried her. There wasn't nobody right there for real. Like it was a couple people like in front of her, but her little section, there wasn't nobody. Like, since she done passed, all type of grass, all type of people getting buried. And I know in a few years, like I'm gonna take a picture of them. Motherfuckers gonna be filled up. All the motherfuckers dead and shit. But the grave shit was just for people to show love, man. But the cemeteries, they don't want to see nobody doing nothing. The grave shit was bringing shining light on how they was really handling shit at the cemeteries and shit. Like people who ain't been to see their people in 4, 5, 6 years, they coming up there to show me where they people at, so they can get the grave decorated. And some people graves weren't like they supposed to be. Just a lot of stuff in the cemetery. They ain't like that. They try to blame it on the grass, but they try to ban me from doing the shit. But
I saw the news article. Can you walk us through what was the confliction or what was the conflict that was resonating with you? You were decorated, like someone's final living destination, and there was some confliction when it came to that. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they just say, that they don't want. They said the grass gonna grow, and they don't want to have to cut around it when the grass grow. But a lot of the people who I was decorating is dirt. It ain't no grass even growing. But the bigger thing is like what I said is like people was coming up there like for example, I don't give a damn because they banned me in. They was on some bullshit like Jefferson View. I went up there and did. I had my business start. First I was just doing one at a time, but then it started taking off to where I had a few people at a time. I'd be meeting everybody at the grave site. So one day, one of the most recent times, like about a month ago, I had like 4 people meet me up at the Jefferson View. They had already told. Started seeing me doing a lot of them. I could tell they was hating. But one of the ladies, she was trying to get her families done, and she had got 2 of them from me. But they be having like little metal things in the ground where you can find your people. They got no headstone, but they be letting them blow away and letting people stuff blow away and running them over with their little tracks, whatever they doing out there, and it was just all dirt back there to where you couldn't even, the girls couldn't even find they dad or whatever they couldn't find where he was at. So they gotta call the gate, the keeper motherfuckers and shit. So they called him. Somebody else I was meeting up there, they was looking for their loved one, and they couldn't find him.
Commercial?
No,
you good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they couldn't find that person because somebody had made their own headstone and shit, and put a headstone in between. It was like 2 spots, and they put their own homemade headstone in the middle, so you couldn't even see the person they was looking for. So they got mad and shit and tried to ban me. But I'm doing something there on Mother's Day.
One thing I love about what you're doing when it comes to that is because number one, say you honor your mom, period. And I feel like people that are going with that spirit, and SMED's gonna pull a picture right now. I literally just sent it right now for him to pull it up so people can see how you are doing it in such an eloquent way that people would love for. Like, I can't see myself being a person saying no to this, knowing I have to bury relatives. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, there's going to be a person that is going to go through the same turmoil. Everybody goes through this. And for the fact that you're doing something in a positive light, you're doing something to show love. You're talking about people who are just having grass cutting issues compared to what you're doing.
Cutting grass. And then I'm really trying to reason with me and shit, but at the same time, sometimes you just gotta. I don't pay them no attention now. I just do it differently. Just tell people, do it for special occasions, and they might take it up, but then you gotta just hang it on your wall or something like shit. They took my mom's up, and I was about to go crazy. They blocked me out live for 30 days and shit. I just got my live back like 2 days ago.
So what you get blocked for? Was it just like your words against them, or was it like hate speech, or was it?
I mean, yeah, probably was late because when I came up there, my mom's grave, she was moved and the rocks and shit, and I just was going crazy, just saying like, if motherfucker touch my mama, shit, I'm gonna kill him. And, shit, let me stop right
he's gonna kill all of them. He's gonna kill all of them, right?
He dumb shit, man. Just, But shit, yeah, I don't listen to them cemeteries. I'm still doing people shit for Mother's Day. And shit, I ain't tripping about none of that shit.
So, eventually it turned to where you was on the news over it, right? And you petitioned for us. I mean, I'm one of your soldiers as well. You feel me? Like you posted and say, yo, everybody contact. Boom. We all online. You got Dayton on the post. You feel me? What was it like for you to say that and then to get that?
Well, see, like that ain't even how I got the number I put was for Channel 7. I ain't even get on them. They wouldn't even take my thing because somebody was calling and somebody called and tried to say that I was a bad person type shit. Like tried to say that I was just talking about my past and stuff that I was doing back in the day and just saying little shit.
People doing that while you doing such a righteous cause?
Yeah, so that's what really happened with that. When I posted that number and said that, I just so happened to be writing the Channel 22 was doing an article, doing something right there at the old Good Samaritan building. And it was a girl and shit, the news lady or whatever. And I pulled up in there and waited for her to get done. And I talked to her, so I ended up being on Channel 22 and 45. But the number I posted was for Channel 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so I ain't even end up being on Channel 7 because of me posting the number and putting it out there for people to call.
And we blew that line up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people call, but one motherfucker got in, got to saying some shit. So when I called back trying to see what they was talking about, they were just saying like it was a conflict of interest. But then like they did that to me too when I was working with, I was doing some shit with the mayor, and they was trying to make it like I was doing, you know how like the movies, like when the mayor or somebody trying to run for something.
Oh yeah.
They working with somebody, then they try to post pictures with me, like, cause they was getting the flyers from me. And I ain't gonna say what mayor it was, but they was getting flyers from me, then they try to make it like I was, like they was in business with somebody that was in the streets and shit like that. So that's at the same time, people know me from, a lot of people know me from different things. And that's why I'm able to motivate people because I was able to change my life with a lot of shit that I do. So a lot of people, I got a whole different image from what I had from a long time ago. So it's just, but at the same time, I still represent what I represent. And that's why some people don't like me because I don't give a fuck. Like even like with this shit, I be telling people, don't think I'm not famous. I ain't no famous actor. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. My mama did. I'm ready to die about anything. Nigga try me if they want to. But it's just a different way I live. But at the same time, I know a lot of kids looking up to me. So I try to motivate my community and shit like that. But
so let's talk about some of the ways like you did motivate because we got it pulled up. Can the viewers see it as well? Man, these are beautiful, man. These right here is something. If I had a loved one that passed, like, and I would put this in the same ilk as SMED when he does the T-shirt Kings memorial T-shirts. There's just ways of you honoring your peoples, and like the way you do it with the rocks and the way it looks, it is amazing, man. I mean, I'm really.
It's beautiful work.
Yes.
And people have all different types of like headstones and all type of stuff, man. So I don't see.
They don't want to drive around. They just lazy as fuck.
Yeah, see.
I think they really just mad because they ain't getting a cut of it or something.
That's the real. I would think that they want to figure out how they could come in and incorporate themselves into this business idea, because it's kind of like, well, but they might feel like you're coming to their business and creating a business on their land without them making no money from it. So, but instead of just coming to you correct and saying, well, look, bro, you got something sweet here. Won't we just charge you a couple of dollars in order for you to come out here and do your thing, and then everybody could be happy? You know?
I ain't gonna be happy because I ain't raising my prices up. That's why, even like with me, I wanted to make it affordable for everybody to be able to do it because it wasn't about the money for me.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to do something. I wasn't, and even like now, like people don't know, like I can show you, like I be getting a half a ton of rocks every morning. That's 1,000 pounds. A ton is 2,000. I get 1,000 pounds of rocks. I get some shit. Like I fill up on 5-gallon buckets, a whole gang of them motherfuckers, like 16 to 20 gallon buckets.
And decorate with them.
That's what, then I use like 75 pounds for each grave and shit.
Right.
So it's like some shit out there. Then I gotta clean all the rocks and I gotta paint them and all that shit. So I'm doing a whole lot of shit to do all that shit. I'm color coordinating motherfucker. And I'm designing that shit on Photoshop. I'm doing all that shit. I could be charging niggas some shit for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping because it ain't about the money. It was about trying to show some love and shit. I know people can't afford headstones, and once I found out how much the motherfuckers is my damn self, I'm like, so it just was about showing love. I ain't paying them cemeteries nothing. They already getting enough money.
Yeah.
We buy them plots, we own them plots. So fuck them. That's why I'm going to do as many people want them. I done lowered my prices some because they won't let people keep them there for a long time. So now I'm trying to still cut. I was only making $50 off each one of them motherfuckers. Now I'm making $25 off each one, and I'm still way more than $25 worth of work. But I don't give a fuck because, like I said, it be real, and that's one of the reasons why I know I'm more blessed now. Because when I do the motherfuckers, that's why I don't send nobody to do them. I do the motherfuckers myself.
That's hard.
I ain't trying to have nobody doing them who don't really care about the people who grade their day.
Right.
I need a nigga getting out there and just decorating shit. You feel me? That shit real. But that's what I'm saying.
Hard,
when I be doing people shit, I literally check on they family every day. I know where they buried at. When I pull up to that same cemetery, I check on all them graves. So that shit deeper. It's a deeper connection with even doing it to where I ain't even want to keep doing it once I got so deep into that shit. Cause I'm like, man, I'm connected with all these different people, but at the same time now, shit, my life whole changed. I'm like, man, that shit one of the reasons too, cause I got a lot of angels, a lot of people that motherfucking see what I'm trying to do, and when I be up there, it be a whole another, you know what I'm saying, feeling like. So this shit mean more to me than a motherfucker just trying to make some money, and that's why I don't give a fuck with them cemeteries. Talking about if I gotta just do that motherfucker for a day, if that's gonna make somebody feel like they got some peace and shit with they love them being gone, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, they take that motherfucker up, we gonna put that motherfucker back down if the family members ask me to. Like,
yeah.
I'm on with that shit.
So
that's what's up.
So let's talk about Deeper Than Revenge, man. Come on, man, we in here.
Oh yeah.
Deeper Than Revenge, baby.
Yeah.
So like when? So, because you getting too crazy on that Henny right now.
I ain't been drinking either, but I'm
being silly. Deeper Than Revenge, bro. Like walk us through the inception and the meaning behind it.
That's my newest project. I just started putting it together. It really is called Deeper Than Revenge now, but it's really called the Officer Francois story. And I just made it Deeper Than Revenge because I know.
You can't spell Francois.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now it's called Deeper Than Revenge, the Officer Francois story. But that's what I'm saying. It's based on some of my guy 100K track idea that he had about a situation. I ain't even gonna get too much details on it, but that's gonna be my first big film that I'm shooting outside of Dayton in Miami. Yeah. So that's a Gamma Hustle 100K collab and shit. 100K Entertainment. That's like I said, King Von manager YNW Melly. He also managed Hot Boy. A lot of different artists and shit, man. He got a big roster, too many names to name, but yeah, now we doing a big collaboration.
So you spoke about 100K management. Like talk about the movie pitch, man. I mean, like you already been in the bidding war before, done some of the Master P. How did that prepare you for this opportunity with 100K?
Like I said, because like you said, even like with that, like it been going on for me, like the same thing that I did with this, like I had to do it with the King Von. Like he hit me up saying some years ago, like, man, I like your Got My Hustle Up movie, man. I want to get you to do the King Von shit. And at the time, King Von wasn't even jumping like that. I remember getting a call. I'm like, man, who is? I'm sitting with my people and shit. I'm like, man, King Von ain't that the nigga we listen to be rapping the one songs and shit? Cause he had a couple songs where he was rapping like the same way, like got a drop on this Texas nigga, run the business, and he had another thing, got a bitch, then take it to the other. They sounded the same, like that. That's the same. Then one nigga and shit, but I ain't really take it all in. Like you feel me? Like then he like, man, I'm about to fly you to Chicago and shit. But I finished the script. I already did the script for the King Von movie. Sent it to them. They liked the script, and that's when they said they're gonna fly me to Chicago. They flew me to Chicago, and I was gonna live for 3 days, and then. Shit, I knew it was real then, you feel me? I was down there in O-Block for 3 days with them niggas. And shit, I had that lined up, but then King Von passed away. So I already had him. I already knew 100K fuck with me on the script side. Then he flew me out there to fuck with Armand and Trey. I was gonna do a movie for them, but they was more or less trying to focus on their R&B stuff. They weren't trying to make a movie because they was already jumping on the YouTube side. They R&B singers, but they was trying to focus on their R&B and not get lost in like the acting and just stuff like that, so that it fell through. But I remember my mom was in the hospital on the ventilator. 100K called me, talking about they were trying to see about going forward with the King Von shit. So that's been going on ever since he died. We've been waiting to hear about that. And then I ended up just telling him, like, man, by the time I talked to him, like, I've been doing all this stuff, and he had seen Got My Hustle Up, but in the midst of this, I got 5 movies about to drop and shit. So it was just at the point where he like, man, what you got going? I told him like, man, I got 5 movies, and I sent him some of the covers, and he like, damn, you got all this stuff that you been doing. And then he like, you doing it? Who helping you do this? Who doing it by yourself? So even when I've been fucking with him, I wouldn't even tell him all the stuff I was really doing and shit. So when it got to a chance where I finally got to talk to him and let him know recently like what I had going, he like, man, let's do something different. And then shit, that nigga said something. I'm like, man, I'm on my way to Miami. I went down there and locked in. This was like the beginning of April. I went down there.
Yeah.
So he said that and showed him my sister, like, cause he said he was on it. I ain't about to waste no time, cause he had flew me out before. I'm like, this time I'm gonna fly myself out. I'm coming out there and do stuff. This motherfucker make this shit official and shit. He let me know what his idea was for his shit on his movie. I'm like, all right, shit. I got to work. 2 weeks later, about 20 days at the most. When I was there, I told him I'm about to work on the script. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna fly back. I'm gonna have you fly me back out here. Shit, I niggas up, man, a couple days ago. Like, man, I'm ready. So fly me out. I got there. Had the whole presentation together. And shit, it's going down. We about to film in Miami.
So, well, like again, I want to reiterate. How did that Master P situation prepare you for this situation?
I mean, shit.
Preparation, at least.
I mean, yeah, somewhat, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even like since then, I done had a whole lot of, like, even like with Master P, like that shit was. See, that was that was trying to show him my movie and shit. See, 100K already watched my movies on like Tubi or something. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's a whole different game to where where he don't watch me and see my movie and he ain't looking at me like I'm just a
up and coming somebody.
Motherfucker at home in his house watching and he come across this movie and he liked it and then he like looked me up and found me and shit and motherfucking some shit like that. So it's different with Master P. I had that nigga. I had a meet with him and I was trying to get him to watch the movie. He liked me off me, just off, man. I liked it. He watched the trailer. He like, man, I like, man, people gonna want to see Dayton, man. They ain't just like New Orleans. When I dropped on Ballot, like people weren't used to seeing that.
Yeah.
Seeing in New Orleans, so they gonna like that. Everybody ain't hip to Dayton. They gonna want to tap into that. All right, man, I got this movie, got my hustle. I'm like, man, that's 2 hours and 15 minutes. And he's like, oh, man, anybody gonna want to watch no movie 2 hours. I know by this time I already did the premiere. I already dropped shit in the city, and I could have gave it to Master P. Like, man, we about to make it shorter. We gonna add DC Young Fly. We gonna do this, and I'm like, nah. This some shit, man. This shit already jumping in my city. This shit already like it is. I ain't about to re-drop it, and then people who watch it like, man, what my part is? Nah, this shit already solid. You need to watch this motherfucker like it is. And he like, man, then they hit me up like, bring me the hard drive. Nah, nigga, if you can't sit down and watch this whole movie 2 hours and see what I got, then shit, I went and did what I had to do.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? So it all was motivation to where a lot of people wouldn't have did that. They would have been like,
yeah, come on, let's do it. Come on.
Give you my hard drive and shit like that. Nah, even like with that, I was about to drop my shit on. I had a deal to do my shit on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, man, you can upload your shit yourself from there. The lady was like, she do a lot of big people. I ain't gonna name just some people I was already working with had a situation with her. She like, I'm gonna be able to get you in this, that, and the other. I'm like, man. She like, if you don't do it with me, you ain't gonna never be able to do this. You ain't gonna be. I end up doing it myself. Then I end up getting a better situation than the people who already had movies out. And end up plugging them in with my situation later on. So I done did a lot of shit that I can't even really speak about, even tying shit in other cities with big people. That's how I'm able to do some of the shit I do, because I was going state to state by myself, and a lot of people was underestimating me, but I was able to make the connections for these other motherfuckers that they needed and shit to make something happen to where now, shit, it's set in stone, where that's why I'm not able to do my shit. But like I said,
that's a bar set in stone with, you know what I'm saying, he be set in stone. That's a he still got it. So I did watch a couple of your Facebook lives or whatever, and then you was in Florida, right? And you make fun of the lizards, right?
Oh yeah.
What's it like being a dating nigga and you see like lizards running all around, like these niggas as prevalent as cats in the hood?
Man, crazy thing, like people like, I know everybody probably be thinking I be scared of different shit, because I be going like with the chickens and different shit.
Oh my! Yeah. I forgot about the chickens. But we gotta follow the story. I remember that went viral too. When you was raising them chickens, you literally tell people like, yo, I need somebody to babysit my chicken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I'm
not talking drugs. I thought you were talking drugs, so I said, listen, I'm not in the streets no more, but bring them chickens over here. Sales not up every Sunday at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So walk us through the whole chicken talk.
Yeah, chicken. That was from my movie PUA and shit. I had from my movie. I had adopted 6 chickens and I adopted.
Look at this nigga.
When I got my 6 chickens and shit from my movie film, I was trying to get one because you gotta buy 6 at a time. So I had to buy 6 chickens, and then when I got them, I had left them out in the rain the first night. So that's why at first people got hit because the boxes got wet. They all started running around. And then I was trying to. I ain't know I was scared of real because that place. I tried to talk to them more because of the boxes and shit. I ain't.
They freaking out on you.
Yeah, I threw one up too hard and shit. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, fatality.
Nah,
I
ain't got no chicken time. I ain't
Are you crazy? You talking about PUA over here? You talking about you scared of killing a chicken?
I ain't kill no chickens. Motherfuckers serious about that. They is on my ass every day about them chickens.
What?
Yeah.
Because I had 6 chickens when I started. Then when I went live, last time I only had 3. They did not die.
Right.
Well, they never lost a chicken there now.
They motherfuckers. I don't know what happened to the chickens.
They were sitting next to Louisiana hot sauce. That was the chicken.
You know what? It's
Texas beef.
kind of fucked up, man. As much abuse as happens to chickens from people eating them, like, bro, they want to fuck with Jason over some damn 3 little chickens, but life is a life, you know? So, yeah.
You heard about what Jason did to them chickens. Walk me in any roots of the BW3s.
Right.
I abuse chickens on a daily basis. All right,
I'm
so.
fucking with chickens, man. I want to do this 6 more chickens.
Yeah.
I actually collect lizards and spiders. I was collecting lizards and spiders. I really collect spiders, but I had to stop because I was going out of town. They kept dying. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of my pets.
You are outraged the
that's what I'm saying.
spider community now.
That's why I don't fuck with the spider. That's why I let them go. I had the biggest spider in the world called a Goliath bird feeder. And I had him, I got him on my YouTube channel. I was feeding that motherfucking mice. But I fed him too many and he ended up dying and shit. So,
Damn.
He was big, he get big as a dinner plate. Yep, I had the biggest one. But I was collecting spiders. And I had a gold sapphire.
Was it venomous though?
They say it is, but I wasn't about to find out. I just kept dropping them mice in there.
Yeah.
But
and have you seen it attack the mice and fight?
Yeah, that's on my YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was doing it every time somebody.
Everybody go to
So yeah, I want to see the YouTube. But yeah. But the question that I wanted to ask, like, does it catch the mice in a web and then eat it?
Nah. See, I mean, on our YouTube, I did it on Christmas and shit, just showing my family, and I dropped it right on top of it. Like, as soon as you drop it on him, he'll
Grab it
and just hold it here. He'll be holding it for probably like about an hour or something.
Yeah, just squeezing it to death.
Yeah, he eat
Man, my
that.
sister, you right.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
he
right.
eat that motherfucker, shit.
Damn, that's hard.
Shout out to you. He did a YouTube short, man. Shout out to him.
You sent it.
Yeah, I sent it already. So,
Okay, here we go.
so like, a lot of people don't know. So like, you don't have a fear for like live animals at all.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I collect spiders and I fuck with lizards. You know, I have them in the tank. But when I'm in Miami, them motherfuckers just running around and I ain't had no shoes on. But then I didn't even know they was even out there. Then they was flying. They was in the trees and shit. Not flying, but they was crawling in the trees and shit. And you would just be hearing shit. And you know, and I'm like, oh hell nah. So it was just some different shit out there. I ain't.
Like when I was in Florida, I did see splatters on the road from them.
Man, it was big. I got another video. I ain't even told that one. I went and died. That's what everybody talking about. I had one when I was looking for location. I was like trying to find a location by the bridge. And a big giant ass iguana popped. I'm talking about big as fuck. Like probably the biggest one of them big ass iguanas man.
They eat a cat.
Yeah, it was bigger than the cat. Like big as fuck. I'm gonna show you on my phone. Big as fuck. And he jumped out where I was at and he heard it. I was like, oh shit. And he ran back into the thing and I started feeling in between the bushes. That was the first one I seen when I was at my hotel. There was motherfuckers running all around, little ones and shit. I'm like, boy, too much.
Listen, this is one of the most like eye-opening things. Like, cause like we from Dayton, so I mean we got pit bulls in the backyard. wild,
Dang.
wild feral cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not like wild animals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for you to like have a certain like, okay, it's cool. Like,
Oh yeah, it's going down. Cause next time I go to Miami, I'm gonna catch them motherfuckers. Watch, you gonna see?
now,
I'm catching them
all right,
motherfuckers.
now wait. Now listen, I'm about one dude. All right, wait. So we about to play the video down for the viewers, public. Now I'm gonna put this some spice real quick. I'm gonna put this some spice. You know, I'm a creative
Okay,
investor.
here we go. I don't know. I gotta set it up so they can see the shit.
All right. So I have a friend, right? And SMED, you actually did his goals here before.
Okay.
And we was down here. You feel me? And bro is a exotic pet seller. Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah. I know
Yeah,
you're
bro.
talking about my bro.
So what he would do is, because he's from here, and certain animals that like you can't have here. So he will fly down to Florida and capture certain wild species.
Yeah.
And then, but he only goes around the time that expos are happening. So he will go down there, like a weekend of an expo, catch them, and sell the ones he can sell, then he let the other ones loose.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn the audio up on here just so we can hear it a
There we
little
go.
bit.
We got to watch this.
Let me see.
Let me tap in with
Here we go.
Jason. Sponsored by Jason.
That's what you talk about. Eat the whole thing. You about to see. Hey man, hey, fall like everybody. Oh yeah, hey. Hold on. Jay, you scared to pick around something?
Oh, he came right away. Oh, he didn't waste no time.
Look at the mouse little tail moving.
I'm going to tell you to drive it back next year. I don't think his tail wagging no more. He's dead. Dang, you make you want to get started, man.
Damn, you can't even really see him grabbing him. He's just like sitting on top of him, damn near squashing him, you know?
Yeah. I was saying, you know, he gonna like if you believe when you come back,
Yeah.
just be gone and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, but I just kept on going. I kept feeding. I asked people like that. They said I stressed you out feeding too much.
Damn.
What was his name, bro? R.I.P. to that little nigga, man.
I be having a whole lot of spiders. I had the royal blue ones called sapphire goody.
Yeah.
I've seen spiders like bright royal blue. I ordered that.
I see one of them motherfuckers. That motherfucker is dead. That's the last time I seen it.
Nah, that's what I said. They be tripping. If I ordered this shit, that motherfucker came black. I'm like, man, they told me he got to grow to be blue and shit. I was frustrated. I ain't even. He passed away.
Wait. I'm trying to think this nigga is like Pet Cemetery now. He passed away. He ain't bleeding out.
Yeah, man, that nigga supposed to come royal blue, boy. I see him like, because I was collecting spiders, I was trying to have all the different colors spiders and shit.
So man, so
Well, let's read it. Hold on, let me read a couple of these comments real quick before we
hell
go.
yeah, let's hear some of these comments.
Our bro Ran Brand checked in, said tell the homie let's link on the Rah Rah movie, and Rah Rah's ready to come on the Godcast. Not just me, but the rest of the gang,
Yeah, he
no
was on
doubt.
before.
Yeah, Ran Brand came through.
Shout out to bro. It's love.
DJ Scano still hanging with us, man. My bro Frank Nitty checked in with the 100 emojis,
Audio today, baby, so we good.
and he said the GOAT of the city, pound respect, man. So yeah, we getting it
I
going.
appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
He said to go to the city. I said I appreciate it.
he was talking about me. Thanks, Frank. Baby, love you, bro. Love you, bro.
Wait, the spider hammer like he's talking about me.
Right. Well, it's a spider in heaven.
The spider name now is Go to the City, man. That's his name.
Oh, man.
Go to the city, man.
Corn.
Take his fuck ass voice, man. Take his fuck ass voice, man.
The niggas still say that. No, you can drop that. Like corn.
Don't call niggas corny just out of nowhere to say this your corn out of nowhere. That's everything hard.
For sure.
Are you good on that name?
Huh?
You good?
On the comments.
So, the iceberg is
Frank Nitty said you too. Oh, well, he said you too, Todd Smetley. So he was talking about somebody else.
Put it on the screen. He didn't say Todd Smetley in the screen.
He was talking about somebody else, but then he went in and said me too. So one of us is left out at the door of the city.
This is like musical
All right, here we go. Come on.
So iceberg is though, man. You know what I mean? Like the party's happening.
It's Saturday.
Here we go. All right, you feel
Yeah.
me? Get your promotion bag. Come on.
Yeah. It's Saturday. It's my niggas at iBody. This ain't me necessarily bringing them. It's my people. My niggas Scant birthday party.
Sure.
I'm one of the promoters, so that's why you hired me to promotion.
Yeah.
Cause the motherfuckers don't think it's my shit.
Shout out to London too, by the way.
Oh yeah, you already know. Shout out to London. She already doing her thing. She the host of the show. It's going down. iBody this Saturday.
She come here and get interviewed every now and then.
Oh yeah. But Saturday, make sure y'all at iBodies, man. It's going down. I got tickets for sale. Icewear Vezo live. My nigga Scant top notch birthday party.
Word. So let's talk about the change.org. I went and signed a petition. SMED, did you sign a petition, SMED?
Change.org.
Change.org.
No, he ain't signed
Take a
it.
point from SMED.
I don't even know what that.
Take a point from SMED.
I just got to I know I ain't know what it was either. That's how I found it. I just got on Facebook and seen somebody else make somebody else petition. I'm like,
Okay.
shit, let me do this shit.
But SMED hasn't done it yet, so can you take a point from SMED right now?
Oh yeah.
Jay.
Don't do
that, man. Okay, but let's talk about what it is though.
Let's talk about what the change.org is for.
Oh yeah, that's for my sister Juicy. It's like a petition. We trying to get her out of jail. She been locked up for 8 years. I try to get some people to write for her, and I appreciate my boy. He wrote some shit for me. And like they still denied her though, even after I sent the letters in.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they denied her judicial, but she got 10 years. She been in there over 8. She actually go to the halfway house next year in July, so she almost there anyway. Regardless, so they can't take that because she got an out date. So fuck what they talking about, but. Shit, with me, with my platform, I'm still gonna try to fight for her to get out as much as I can until she out. So that's what I'm trying to do, get this petition started. I don't know nothing about the petition. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen somebody else share it. Somebody else had a petition. I clicked they shit. I didn't even sign that one. I just motherfucking started making my own
Worldly
shit.
activities.
So I'm just saying, no, but it wasn't nobody from Dayton. It was just somebody.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
change.org for turtle like conservation. Like,
Yeah, but it was a girl and shit. She had like 100,000 votes or some shit. So I'm like, man, let me make one for Juicy because I was already planning on. I was about to get out here in the streets and shit, just get people to sign the paper. But I'm like, shit, this gonna be easier just doing this and shit.
Yeah.
And, man, shit, we got like over 500 signatures right now, but shit. Them motherfuckers, man, them court systems so crooked, man. They be on some bullshit, man.
and then I remember because like you were our first interview. And I remember after you came on, I talked to Tony Ruby about the same situation, and what he said was a lot of times the judge hands are tied because it's not them that can bring them home. It is the judicial system. Once they sign that paper, they go to that other institution, whatever institution they're in. It's their fight at that point. So writing judges really don't do it, but change.org is a thing that you can actually use to get people free from prison because they go above the judge. They go to whoever is the gatekeeper. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's
He goes to them. So
I didn't even know that. I just was doing. I ain't know what the fuck.
because I like my favorite interview was the Tony Ruby, and I remember asking that he was like, man, ain't nothing the judge can do because his situation, which my favorite interview again, is he was saying like he remember when he was locked up and he'd write the judge, and the judge would say, man, my hands are tied. And then literally when he came home, I think last thing he said to the judge was, I would like to at least meet you one day. And he invited him to come meet him, and that's when they actually met. And then they're still friends to this day. They go do seminars together and everything like that. So shout out to Tony Ruby and things of that nature. And you guys go to change.org for
Donetta Cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call her Juice Baby so much I can't even.
Yeah, she be home soon, man. And I want to give a no disrespect to Juicy, like I said, free her. But I want to give a big fuck you out to Portsmouth. Portsmouth, Ohio, man. Don't go to Portsmouth, Ohio. If y'all go to Portsmouth, Ohio, man, Juicy. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I ain't gonna never come out there. If you in Portsmouth, you ain't gotta never worry about me coming out there to sell you nothing. Not a DVD, nothing. Boy, you better not go out there. I ain't even coming out there. I ain't even driving through Portsmouth. So if y'all watching this live, y'all stay out of Portsmouth because they're giving out double-digit numbers for nothing. Like she didn't even get caught with shit. Like Juicy she took a plea for 10 years. So they were trying to give her more than that. It was 8 people on her case. 4 of them from Dayton, 4 of them from Portsmouth. All 4 people from Dayton got 10 years. All 4 people from Portsmouth didn't get no time. They let them stay out. And they probably done got a lot of y'all family members locked up since then. So this shit deeper than what motherfuckers be thinking. Like I said, I've been preaching this shit for 7-8 years and shit. But now that I got a bigger platform, I'm still trying to let people know the real with this shit. And even like while I'm speaking the real shit, man, but this shit crazy. Like now they don't even talk about COVID and shit because that shit's so fake, so they don't even bring that shit up. But at the same time, these hospitals on some fuck shit.
Let's talk
I
about
don't speak on that shit, but these motherfuckers killed my mama. So I don't really talk too much about that shit because I've been trying to find some lawyers to take my case. But none of these bitch ass lawyers to take my case because they keep trying to tell me that that these hospitals got immunity. So they basically can kill our family members and we can't do nothing about it because they got immunity for this COVID shit. These motherfuckers killed my mama and shit. I know that for a fact. I got all the shit on my phone. I got a lot of shit. But at the same time, I can't even say too much because I still live in Dayton. If I get sick or if I got to go to the hospital, who's I say they ain't going to kill me. So this shit deeper than that shit. I shouldn't even be saying this shit now, but I've been sipping. So I'm going to say that's why I don't even speak on I ain't never even spoke on what hospital my mama was at unless a motherfucker know. Because this shit real, man.
And I do want to speak about the irony in it, and this is something that you all can look at when it comes to date lines and timelines, right? And I find it weird that right when we go to war, now we're lifting mask mandates. There's no more mass hysteria for COVID. I mean, we back kicking it in clubs. We back flying to Miami. We still back like nothing happened, but we acting like that wasn't a prevalent thing during the time of that. So I'm a be courageous to say this. I feel like I'm there standing there with you with your fight, and I hope that you get justice.
Man, yeah, I hope so too, man, because I'll just be sorry. That's why I can't even enjoy my success, because it'd be like, man, I wish I would have fought harder. Like like a lot of us, we ain't take this COVID shit serious, but at the same time, it was a deeper plot than what we thought it was. Like, I wish I would have just kept my mama, man, hid, because she had any person that you take to the hospital that say they got any type of breathing condition or any type of thing like that, they basically picking them motherfuckers like they a candidate. Any motherfuckers that got a breathing condition, they gonna be like, they gonna make sure your ass need a breathing motherfucking need oxygen. Like it's a girl I know now that motherfucking, I ain't even gonna say her name, she from the city, and she was seeing me going through the shit with my mom, and she ended up leaving the hospital because they put her on oxygen and shit, and she left the hospital because and if she probably wouldn't have left the hospital, she'd be fucking around, be dead. She's still on oxygen now. She been on oxygen for probably like some months. But them hospitals, they gonna make you worse. Like they did so much shit to my mom. My mama went in there for a broke ankle. She motherfucking ain't never make it out that bitch. They sent her home after the broke ankle because I was trying to get her out. But once we additionally put her in there, they did what they did. They sent her back. They gave her diabetes, induced diabetes on her. Then they started giving her insulin shots, playing with doing all type of shit. They give her blood thinners, man. They start. Man, I could go down the list of shit they did to my mom, man. Fuck my mama up, experimenting on my mama. Did all this shit, man. Man, I ain't gonna speak too much.
It's called practicing medicine for a reason. And listen, like man,
I'm telling you, bro, they did the same shit to my brother too, bro.
Here we go.
Like, man, some of this shit, man, I'm telling you, the experimenting and fake shit is so crazy, bro. Cause, like, for example, man, they told my brother that they had a heart ready for him. Okay, he's getting a heart transplant, right? The day that he's supposed to get man, we stayed up the whole night talking, bro. The day that he was supposed to get this transplant. The next morning, bro, the doctors come in the room and tell my bro, the heart that we said we had for you, we're not gonna give it to you because you'll only live for another 5 years after all if we give it to you. But to me, I don't know, man. It just seemed like I suspect they gave the heart to somebody else who cashed out or who they took their side, man. You know, because it was just so fucking weird. Like, if a hospital, it seemed like they got their shit in order. Boom, 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 boom. We know what's going on with this heart before we even tell you that we're going to give it to you. Because that's kind of like getting somebody's hopes up that everything is going to be okay. And then you snatch it away from them.
The time of their darkest moment is the worst thing to snatch from somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And like, when we talking about timelines and shit, like, man, as soon as Donald Trump got out of office, like, COVID magically started just being a lot better and shit. You know, I mean, I guess we done had some resurgence, but a lot of it, man, I definitely don't think that
that shit ain't real. I know
we know what the fuck
that
going
COVID
on.
Shit ain't real.
Right.
Like I said, I've been waiting for a minute to tell, but now since I know these lawyers won't take my case, like I was up there, I was on the COVID floors in that motherfucker with them motherfuckers. Man, them motherfuckers, man, the realest shit I'm gonna tell y'all, niggas, these motherfuckers killed my mama. My mama was on the COVID floor, and they moved her to the. I kept begging them. I said, man, y'all gotta take my mama off this COVID floor because they won't give her breathing treatments. She couldn't get breathing treatments on the COVID floor because they say the breathing treatments spread the COVID on the floors. So you couldn't get me.
Wait, what?
The breathing treatment she was getting is like a mist, like a vapor. They like when you get the breathing treatments, if you got COVID, it's gonna spread it across the floor. So they had her on the COVID floor, because she broke her ankle. But her and my son had COVID when she came in, but she was like on her 10th day of quarantine. So I'm like, man, my mom already passed the time and shit.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Y'all not going?
Yeah, we live.
It's all love in the building. What's good, Jack? Oh, look. We got the Queen's conversation in the building.
We just came to. Oh, we is.
Yeah, we live.
Dang. We just came to say, hey, y'all. We go tomorrow.
I ain't get no. Man, y'all know the vibes and thriving.
Yes, sir. You looking. Yes, sir. All right.
I got y'all. I swear to God. Tomorrow, y'all sure to be here.
Okay.
A little bit of business going on behind the scenes. But bro, like, but on a serious note, bro, I pray that you feel me, like it's going to happen. You feel me? You are going to get the justice that you seek. We manifest first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what people gotta see. It's deeper than that. They don't want to see a nigga get no justice because it's bigger than just me. But that's what I'm saying. They fucked up on my mom's side because they can't. They say they got immunity if they got COVID, if they died from COVID. But that's what I'm telling you. Like, when my mom, she was on the COVID floor. And she was on it. They said she had to be on there for 10 days from the time that she came in. On the 10th day, I'm like, man, I gotta move my mama and shit. And then they like, man, you gotta wait till the 11th day. Now I gotta be the whole full day. So I'm like, man, they ain't used to. I ain't got no job. They used to a motherfucker. Somebody got COVID. They family member might be there.
Gotta go to work
and shit like that. I'm there. I'm over there the whole time with my mama, like talking shit, asking them and shit. Like, you know, sick. My mama been sick all my life. So and my dad been gone. I'm being the man of the house. I'm nigga making sure my mama good and shit like that. So on the 11th day, I'm like, all right, what's up? We gotta move off this motherfucking floor, nigga, because my mama need these breathing treatment. Right. She getting worse. These motherfuckers moving to the 6th floor. They moving to the 6th floor. My mama started getting better, but her ankle broke. They tell us after she done been in there for a few days, they tell us she got pneumonia. After she done been in there for a few days laying in the bed, then they try to tell us, like, man, you got pneumonia, you gotta be moving around. You can't just sit there and let the pneumonia spread. So she got a broke ankle, she moving around and shit. We get on the 6th floor and shit, she get her breathing treatments. So mind you, they told us on the 4th floor she can't get breathing treatments
because it's gonna spread
it's gonna spread the COVID. Yeah. She on the 6th floor for 4 days, getting breathing treatments, everything. Now that she on the 6th floor, my daughter coming, her mom coming, and people coming to visit her and shit, because she couldn't have no visitors because they tell you like it's the COVID floor. Like nobody can come on the COVID floor because it's the COVID floor. Everybody's scared to come on the COVID floor because it's the COVID floor. Yeah. They put on the 6th floor, now my mama getting visitors and shit. And then, you know, if you go to the hospital, they be having the people at the desk where you got to talk to them, get a sticker or something. But now they telling you at the hospital you can only have one visitor. Mm-hmm. I'm that one visitor. I'm coming there. My mama done been in the hospital over 10, 11 days.
You ain't missing nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. But now other people trying to come, so they coming in there. I done been there so many days. I'm sneaking in. I don't give a fuck about no stickers. I'm doing that. I ain't even considered a visitor in my eye, like, nigga.
Yeah.
Whoever come to see my mama today, they the visitor.
They the
nigga.
visitor.
I'm
I'm
coming to
here.
this motherfucker anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a resident with my
That's
mom.
So then my daughter came in with her mom and they got into it with the lady down at the bottom desk. So this is like the 4th day my mom been in there. By that time they talking about, then that day they called like, man, we gotta put your mom back on the COVID floor. Cause we got, she need to get back on the COVID floor. I'm like, hell no. After
somebody got into it with somebody at the front desk.
After my daughter and them got into it at the front desk, my mama been on the 6th floor for 4 days now.
Right.
Breathing treatment. If she had COVID still, the breathing treatments would have spread everybody on the 6th floor.
Right.
COVID.
You would have had COVID.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody on
the visitor that came in would have had
everybody on the
COVID.
6th floor would have COVID if she been up there 4 days with the shit.
The breathing treatment spreads COVID.
That's what I'm saying. She
Right.
been there motherfucker 4 days. My daughter and them got into it with the motherfuckers. They said they got movie, so I'm filming the movie. I had a makeup day, and my makeup day just so happened to be coming up that next day. So I'm like, man, y'all can't move my mama down to the COVID floor. She can't be down there around this COVID shit. They like, man, I had a meeting with the administrator on the 4th floor. Long story short, these motherfuckers told me everything's gonna be cool. Move my mama to the COVID floor, but she was already on the COVID floor for 10 days. She was on the side of the COVID floor. We was over there. I got the shit on my phone. It was like a one they put her by herself. Cause I kept arguing like, don't put my mom in there with no COVID people. Cause she already had been on her 10th day of quarantine at home. But then like she gotta be 10 days from when she comes to the hospital because she broke her ankle. So they started her over when she broke her
That's
ankle.
the dumbest shit in the world.
Now then when they put her back on the COVID floor after that took, they put her on a whole other side. Like a side like with white walls and shit. I can show y'all the day they put on this other COVID floor I went in there. She been on this floor. They sent a nigga in there with a whole fucking suit on, with a motherfucking thing. But she already been in this motherfucker. She done been in the hospital like 16 days now. They done sent the nigga in this motherfucker like she got the plague or something with the shit. And he telling me like, you shouldn't even be in here.
Boy, you in the room.
I got in my phone.
You in the room with your mom,
Man,
and somebody walk in there looking like they about to go to outer space.
And he got the thing on his thing with the backpack, everything. My mom,
aspirator.
I got it on tape. My mom talking to him. She like, I don't understand why y'all putting me back in here. They just told me I was getting better upstairs.
Speaking. So her lungs working, everything working. Cause you can't speak if you can't breathe.
She telling motherfucker, I got it on tape on my phone. She telling like they told me I was getting better upstairs and shit. Like I don't understand. He like the COVID mutate. Man, I left that day. That's the last day I seen my mom. I left that day and had to go film that next day. My mama texted me that whole day. She texted me. I got to text my phone. She telling me like, I'm telling like, Mama, I'm sorry I ain't there. I'm filming. She texted me. Then she called me that night at 10 o'clock trying to wait for me to film. She's like, baby, what's going on? She's like, I need you to come to the hospital. They said I ain't doing too good. I said, Mama, I'll be there in like an hour. She like, okay, baby. I hung up. The hospital called me back. Like, so your mom said you be in an hour. And she ain't got an hour. You gotta get here now. I'm in the middle of filming. I said I broke down on the film set. Had to hurry up and run to the hospital. I get to the hospital. They got the whole room filled up. They're like, man, you gotta tell us right now. You gotta put your mom on the ventilator, or she about to die. I'm like, and my mama had already been saying she didn't want to be on the ventilator. I'm like, Mama, I ain't know what to do. I said, Mama, I gotta put you on the ventilator because I can't let you. I ain't know what this shit was. I put my mom on the ventilator, bro. Then after I put my mom on the motherfucking ventilator, the next day they told me like my mom, even if she got off the ventilator that next day, she would not be able to walk again. She had to learn to walk. All this shit like that, but they ain't never had no plans ever even getting off that motherfucker. I don't know what happened between the 24 hours that I left, the one day I went there, bro. That's what be fucking me up the most. The one day I went there with my mama, my nigga. My mama ended up on the motherfucking ventilator. I ain't never get to talk to my mama again. So that's why a lot of this shit be so deep to me. Like, man, I know for a fact, bro. They fucked me up, bro. Like, and my mama was on the ventilator for 28 days, man.
Bro.
And motherfucker, I lost my mama, bro. These motherfuckers, man. That shit so real. I know for a fact they killed my mama, man. Like, I can show niggas in my phone. Like, this shit so real. I've been trying to fight for this shit for so many months. But man, this shit some shit, bro.
Man, bro. I mean, bro.
Man, I fucking hate that
Bro,
shit, bro.
I fucking hate
That is the fucking worst shit ever, man. Like, boy.
Man, that's why I gotta live. That's why I can't even. It's hard for me to shoot movies and shit now. Cause like, I done lost my mama. Last day of my mama's life, I didn't even spend with her because I was trying to shoot my movie. She texted me telling me, baby, I want you to keep doing what you're doing and shit. Then call me, I had to go and put it on there. And then she's like, I got it on tape. Like, I got all this shit on my phone, bro. And I ain't gonna have to watch my mama take her last breath. Then they even told me when it got to, man, it's some shit, bro. They did some more shit to where it's fucked up. To where they even was listening to me in the room. To where I was filming. I started going around the hospital like, They moved my mom to the 6th floor. I go to the 6th floor, like, was it any outbreak or anything with COVID? Because if my mama had COVID, like, y'all trying to make this shit, it should have been some motherfucking shit. Then when she was on the, then when she got so real, they put her on another, like, as soon as they put her down there on this room, with this white room, like I said, with the dude with the suit, they act like she had to be back down there because she was worse. They put her in there for 2 days, bro. I came in there, like I said, I came back, put her on the ventilator. The next day, they moved her to a whole other side, talking about the MIC unit. I'm like, man, y'all done brought my mama there because they changed.
Moving around and something, she's trying to recover.
I don't finish. What?
They said that, I told them, like, how y'all gonna move my mama? She already passed the 10 days of quarantine. They're like, well, we changed it now, it gotta be 21 days. 21 days of quarantine. I'm like, when did y'all come up with that shit? They're like, man, it's something. It gotta be 21 days of quarantine. My mama was on day number 18. Just period all the way, because she already been on the 6 4 days. So I'm like, man, y'all gonna move my mama down for 3 days? They moved her over there. And on the 21st day, they moved her back over here to this MIC unit, and they started putting my mama on. She was on the ventilator. They started laying her on her stomach and shit, and flipping her on like she dead. They glued her eyes shut. Like, I got all this shit on my phone, bro. I'm on the phone. I mean, this motherfucker in the hospital room. My mama breaking down. I'm calling lawyers and everything. Like, nigga, y'all motherfuckers, they doing something to my mama. I'm filming this shit. I'm telling them, I'm talking to a lawyer. Like, man, I'm filming this shit. I got all this shit on my phone. Swear to God, the motherfucker. Nurse knocked on my door. It wasn't even a nurse, a lady in a white jacket comes like, can I talk to you? I just want to let you know if we find out that you're filming anything in here, you're going to be prosecuted by the HIPAA Act. And I was taking pictures of my mom. They tried to tell me like I couldn't take pictures of my mom. I said, man, I'm my mom's power of attorney, everything. They're like, you don't have permission from your mom. And I had permission. I'm like, man, I showed them the video, like, man, I got permission because even while they were doing that, I had her. I recorded that. Because she was up for like the first 15 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, that shit crazy. Like, man, then them motherfuckers, they had me on the COVID side. So this how I know this shit ain't real. This how I'm gonna tell the world that this shit ain't real. They got the COVID side, it's like the whole COVID floor, and then moved it back down and they put on this MIC unit. And they talking about this the COVID side. But it's like, the shit like this the COVID side right here, and then right here, this the non-COVID side. And motherfuckers.
In the same room.
It's in the same vicinity. Yeah, you gotta go through some double doors to get through that motherfucker. Then when you walk in there, it's like a whole side, and it's like the only thing in between it is like the little desk and shit in the middle, in the middle of it. So it's like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a circle.
Like Camera Kings right there is COVID, and then the studio right here is non-COVID.
As soon as you walk in the double
There's
door,
like nurses in the middle, then it's
then it's like one side COVID.
Yeah.
But like if you walk in the double door, you can either go left to the COVID side and you go right, or you can stay going straight and it's the non-COVID side. But when you go to this side, my mom in this glass room, and like you open the door, they make you put on suits and shit. You got put on. Nah, I was trying to show y'all.
I hear you.
You got put on like shit on your shoes, and you got put on plastic shit because they don't want you to. They talk about they don't want you to take the COVID outside the room. Now this man, like I said, this right here.
That day, what is this?
This like at day 20 something. 20.
So after she's already been up there where they say if she's on the breathing treatment, it's going to spread to the whole floor. Mm-hmm. You up there with her, don't catch it. Nobody on that floor catch it. They bring her down there and say, now we got to wrap up.
Man, they got me putting on suits and shit, all this shit like that, and have her over there. And like I said, if you open the door, the COVID, if it's cold like this, going to come right out the door and fly around on this side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but at this time, I don't know what this side is. I just keep going on this side. And every time I walk out this side, because this is where the double doors are, I'm seeing motherfuckers dying and shit. Yeah. I'm seeing motherfuckers coming out this motherfucker dying. Like, they
carried out.
Man, so then my mama keep it on this side, they keep flipping her over. The next thing I know, I come one day, they done moved her on this side.
To where everybody's dying.
To the non-COVID. So I'm like, what is this? I said, they told me this the non-COVID side. I'm like, man, y'all sure? Because everybody I've been seeing on this motherfucker side been dying. They're like, then I go, they're trying to put my suit on. They're like, nah, you don't got to wear that on this side. I'm like, how the fuck I ain't gotta wear the boots and the plastic and shit on this side and it's only 10 steps over. I got it on my phone while I tape the whole thing while I walk 10 steps over.
I can call from this side to that side.
Nobody can come to they make it like you gotta get buzzed in, nobody can come to the COVID side. But then like when I was they put my mom on that side, so then I'm leaving and I see a white family in there and it's like 10 niggas in there like they family. I'm like, how these people get all these visits? Because they about to pass away. Then the next day I come in there, I see the same white people. But I'm so television, it's a whole different person, but he looked the same to me. I'm like, nah, it's the same thing. I realized it's somebody dead, somebody different. Then a couple days later, I'll come there and a damn nigga like fucking Uncle Fester come out that bitch like Frankenstein pushing the body out of that bitch. So I started going off on her. I said, Man, how y'all lying to me? Everybody on this side dying. They see them complain, they start talking. Next day they put a motherfucker in there who talking. Who in there, a motherfucker trying to throw me off and shit, put a record in there. And then, like I said, my mama ended up motherfucking, she in there for 28 days, they finally tell me I have to try to make a decision, On the day you make the decision, they let your whole family come up there to the same fucking COVID floor. They don't give a fuck what you got on. It ain't nothing motherfucking, they ain't worried about you catching nothing. It ain't nothing like how it is. They trying to keep you from up there. This whole time you can't have no visitors. As soon as your people about to die, they don't give a fuck if you come up there because the shit don't exist. The shit, they be up there talking, laughing and shit. I got them on tape with the motherfuckers with their mask off, talking because they talking about like this so much contagious on this side. They just trying to walk you. They trying to dog walk you, trying to make you feel like when your family come on this side, it's over. They ain't motherfucking.
Some substance when it comes to that, man. Like my grandmother died from complications with cancer, right? And during the time that it was, while she was still doing all right, they would let one person come at a time. But the moment they felt like she was about to pass, it was all for itself. We was all in there packing like sardines. It was so weird to me.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying with the COVID, that's just supposed to be so contagious.
Yeah. Right.
People like that, they don't give a fuck. They ain't worried about if you got no mask on. That's how I look. That's how I learn. And like I said, they be acting like this side so contagious, like this side. But I got them on tape with my phone when they motherfuckers with their masks with the workers. And I be saying something to them. I went to the 6th floor. I got it on tape. I went to the 6th floor and asked them, like, man, did y'all have any outbreak on the 6th floor? My mom nurse, the Chinese lady, I asked her, I said, nah, you see, my mom was just up here. Now she was just cool up here. Now she on a ventilator. The lady started saying, oh my God, she was about to cry. She went and got the other black lady. The other black lady started crying. I got this shit all on my iPad. I started talking to the people. I tell them, nigga, they started panicking, huh? But I got all this shit on tape, bro. Like, nigga, I went downstairs. I tell the people at the gate, like, the people, I was just talking shit to everybody. I be like, man, y'all heard about the outbreak that happened on the 6th floor? They be like, nah, what you talking about? I said, you ain't hear about the COVID patient that was on the 4th floor, and they put him on the 6th floor, and then put him back on the 4th. They're like, nah, they would never do that. I said, well, motherfucker did that to my mama. They put her on the 6th floor. I told the lady down at the bottom, she started busting out in tears because she knew my mama just for being in the hospital. Like, man, I got all this shit on tape. And this shit facts. Like, nigga, I just been waiting to speak on this shit because I've been trying to get a lawyer, but now I done talked to so many lawyers, they ain't trying to take my case, so fuck it. But at the same time, I know the shit real, so I be still like, man, these motherfuckers will kill me. But, shit, I ain't gonna motherfucker not speak on my mama and shit, man. They got me fucked up, man, because this shit real, so somebody else might be able to say
bro, I swear I would. Man, lawyers be so fucked up, bro. They all play. They play the game, man, with them motherfuckers, man. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Lawyers, they don't want to take cases, and then when they do, man, they fucking rob you blind, man, and destroy. Like it's a fucked up game out here, bro. And that shit, man, is terrible. Like nobody to hold these people accountable, man. They so rich and fucking powerful, man. And they experiment on our people and killing them. Like, man, that's some bullshit, bro. And all the proof and all the passion that you got about it, a lawyer won't even come in and take all the information and say, damn, bro, we should try to uncover this shit.
But that's why they fucked up on my end because I should have been in it, but I was trying to think about even like, all right, y'all say that motherfucker, I ain't got no case because my mom had COVID, but what about if my mom had COVID and she was on that 6th floor? Y'all was supposed to let everybody know on that 6th floor that they was in contact with COVID. So that's how I'm gonna be. That's my fight that I'm trying to prove. All right, well, motherfucker, why y'all ain't let my mom? Because even like when she was on the ventilator, one day I got another bitch on tape. That's how I know that they motherfuckers just be lying. Tell you shit. I'm in the room with my mama and I put my mask down. And the nurse and she said, "Don't put your mask down. Like your mom got the Delta variant." I said, man, and my mom was in the ventilator. Like I said, I'm like, how my mama got the Delta? You talking about she got the Delta variant all of a sudden, bro? They had me scared. I'm like, then another nurse came in there. I said, man, why y'all just now saying my mama got the Delta variant? She said, your mom doesn't have the Delta variant. Who told you that? I tell her, like, but I'm not gonna speak on that because this nurse is still in here with my mama. I don't trust none of y'all. You know?
Right.
Y'all just telling me anything. Then you feel me?
So yeah, bro. Like, I mean, bro. Like, I want to protect what you actually have going on when it comes to that, because I want you to actually get justice. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna keep speaking too much. Yeah, I'm just
letting you like expose all that.
Shit, I ain't sure they don't give a fuck. They already know you. I don't motherfuckers look like they don't give a fuck. They made me wait. I waited 5 months for them to send me medical records. I tried to motherfucking, they so grimy, nigga. That's why I still don't tell the hospital, man. I tried to get the medical record. My mama went to the hospital in September. Like I said, I was with my mama every day. My mama died in October. Like, you know what I'm saying, October 22nd, she went to the hospital like September. We started in like August when she first found she had the COVID. She went to the hospital like September 6th or some crazy shit like that. So it was going on for a minute. Them motherfuckers, I was requesting her medical records from that day because I was there and they tried to tell me that she was cool and she ain't that everything. I'm like, what's up with her x-ray? They're like, man, her x-ray is good. Then when we moved to the room, like on the third day, another doctor coming in like, well, I don't know why they ain't been treating her for pneumonia. It said she had pneumonia. She done had pneumonia for it's been 3 days. She been in there. She got pneumonia. They ain't been treating her for pneumonia and shit. That's what really fucked her up today. Right through that. So from that day, I'm going off here like, man, like motherfucking, man, send my motherfucking mama, give me my motherfucking medical records.
Mm-hmm.
They wait. I'm requesting them in September. These motherfuckers wait, cause I got power of attorney. My mama let me know like anything. My sister, she's still the top.
Yeah.
You know, I'm requesting all this shit. These motherfuckers keep bullshitting the whole time. And then finally, motherfucking, when my mom died, I'm like, yo, where the medical records at? They're like, something. And then they try to say, well, we can't send down your power of attorney shit voided now that your mama passed. So they kept bullshitting. They waited till motherfucking my mama died, and then try to motherfucking tell me that my power of attorney shit not even valid no more. So I had to go through some other shit to file for some shit, some state shit, to be able to file for to even get the record. And then I ain't get the records for like 3-4 months later and shit.
Yeah, that's some shit, man. Now listen, bro. Here on the Legend of Beauty podcast, let me think about the butterfly effect, man. It was something you said, and of course, on the interview, one of them I found, and of course my research that I found was truly profound and amazing. Yeah, bro. We got a live caller in right now. We got a live caller right now. Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live on Facebook FaceTime.
So, bro, here on the Let's Be podcast, we got a thing called the butterfly effect. Something you said that, of course, the interview was something I found. And of course, my research that I found was truly profound and amazing, bro. And one of the first things to make it light was, I fuck up sometimes. You feel me? I fucked up on the intro, our favorite intro in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start there, right? I messed up by saying you won the Boss Mag Ohio Hip Hop Award because that's not a real award, man. But I'm about to go to OpenSea and mint an NFT and present you with that award. So now, SMED gotta give me a point because I'm about to mint you with an NFT.
How about Jason gets the Legendary People
Podcast Award? Yeah, you the first recipient of the Legendary People Podcast NFT Award. I'm gonna mint it today.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're the first person to receive that, bro. You know what I mean?
That's funny, man. There you go, man.
Thank you. And shout out to Rob Hood, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all get y'all a real award, though. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me I'm the first one to get it. Then when the second nigga come, y'all gonna have a real award.
You
gotta worry about that with Beanut. Tony Ruby. It's the Legendary People Podcast Award.
Nah, bro, like, I mean, but like, for like going back to who, like, I've always known you to be, bro, like, you've been a person that's been passionate about no matter what it was. I mean, I'm talking about, we go back to the free flow era. You know what I'm saying? You keep that same energy when it comes to Juicy. Like, Juicy there saying free flow with you back when we in these, you feel me? Back in these venues doing it, bro. And, like, to see you still be a person that not only get hit with, you know what I'm saying, the tsunami, you was real enough, strong enough to get on that, you feel me, and surf those waves, bro. And then, I mean, going back to that thing that I find is so key in your life, bro, is when you were literally the prodigal son, man. You feel me? That right there really is like the most defining moment if you think about what you're doing today. You feel me? Like, if you really think about it, bro, you really are that. Like, if you look at that part of your life when you was in there, because I mean, normally when we interview people, I ask you, like, what's the most proud moment of your life? I'm not going to do that to you because Lord knows there's still trauma there with what you're going through. But if I can nitpick one part of your story, it'll be that part. being there with your mom doing that, then with the fight that you continue to do that. But nothing is better than what you provide for the community, bro. Like for you being that vessel of a person that's gonna be like, yo, you lost a loved one, I lost a loved one. Let me show some love back to y'all. Cause I tell people this all the time. Can I get the camera real quick? Can I get? Because I run to people all day and say, Peanut, how the hell did you get there? How? If you want love, you show love first. You want support, you show support first. You want this, you give it first, bro. And you are exemplary when it comes to that, bro. You are literally personified. Like you are a Dayton legend no matter where you stop at. You feel me? You are literally, bro, like what everybody strives to be when it comes to work ethic. I don't know nobody that work harder than you besides me and SMED. I mean, you know, gotta make you laugh. I got to all the time. But like, even like, you carry the Dayton with you though. Like, and that's the part that we always love in you because, for instance, most people look at Dayton and they think Dayton ain't this, Dayton ain't that. But Dayton are full of the most creative, broke niggas you ever seen in your life, right? But we also have people that rise above that and become legendary. And then when you can walk inside of a room full of millionaires and you a thousandaire and you still present to them to the point where they respect you as such, shows that you really a Dayton nigga, bro. Like, you feel me? So, to me, bro, I want to tell you, bro, I salute you. I crown you. You're my brother. I want you to continue to do what you're doing, bro. Because I promise you, bro, you are opening up a channel that nobody's ever done before. And that's no pun intended to you too.
Yeah. And just to touch on what you said, see, that be the difference between me and a lot of people. That's why I try to get people to know, like, man, you can't overthink shit too much. But even like when you said, I'm going in the room with a lot of these millionaires, and I'm a thousandaire. When I go in that motherfucker, like, nigga, I'm a millionaire.
Billionaire.
You feel me? And y'all motherfuckers, it's like I can tell a nigga my story so real. Like Master P told me, he asked me, like, man, I show that nigga my movie. He said, man, how much you want to make off this? Think you gonna make off this first movie? I'm like, shit, nigga, I think I'm gonna make my first million and shit. Now, I didn't make a million. He like, man, shit, you need to think more realistically off this shit. And I told that nigga, like, and I'm telling Master P this shit. He always preaching ownership and shit like that. I said, shit, I ain't getting this room with you thinking realistically. You feel me? So that's what I told that nigga P. I told that nigga P that. Now even from there, like, shit, I got my hustler. I didn't make a million off that motherfucker, but that's because I ain't going with my same plan that I was planning on. I was planning on getting 100,000 DVDs and some motherfuckers for $10 and shit. Make my own million and shit.
Yeah.
I ended up switching my play once I got on these streaming platforms and seeing the different routes to go. Shit. Man, nigga, a lot of these motherfuckers gonna overthink shit. When I started working on Got My Hustle Up, when I Googled it, it said you couldn't do this shit. You can't shoot no movie by yourself. You can't do all that shit by yourself. I did it. I did this shit. So that's why I tell you now I got 4, 5, 6 movies about to come out. Now I'm gonna do a motherfucker in Miami. The same the movie in Miami I'm doing the same shit I'm doing in Dayton. Like, nigga, I got control on all the locations. I'm getting everything, like doing everything. Like, nigga, so that's what I'm saying. Like, and then this shit motherfuckers say can't be done. And it can be done. Motherfuckers just don't want to put in the work. Just like doing the script. It might take somebody, like, how you doing these scripts? It might take a nigga some years or something to do the script or something, because they only want to put in a day or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, got you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm working every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Putting in the hour. That's all that shit. All that shit used to be people charging for their own labor and shit like that at the time that you want to put in your 24 hours, nigga. Everybody got 24 hours. If I'm smart, I'm taking 8 hours or something, or 10 hours out my day to work on this script every day to where I got this motherfucker. I done put, in 10 days, I done put maybe 80 to 100 hours into this motherfucker and got this shit done. Nigga, because another motherfucker, it might take you 2, 3, 4 months to put your 80 hours in. Or
right.
You feel me? I know how this shit work. Like, I'm a motherfucker, I know what need to be done. A lot of motherfuckers be overthinking shit. They want to waste time and they just playing games and shit. I ain't doing nothing. A lot of these motherfuckers got more money than me. They like, how you doing this shit? Nigga, I ain't wasting my money on going to the club buying bottles and shit. I'm hitting these motherfuckers up on Instagram like, man, nigga, let me. And then that's the leverage I got, because a lot of these motherfuckers underestimate me when I'm hitting them up to be in these movies. I'm an independent filmmaker. They look at me like, this nigga ain't shit. Let me take this little nigga. I get him to the lowest amount of money I can get him to. Then they motherfucker do this shit. Then they see like, they be sad. I be like, sign this police form.
Yeah.
That ain't like now. All my movies I own 100% of each one. A lot of these motherfuckers be like, man, why don't you do a SAG movie? But they don't know what this shit is. Like, nigga. They giving out percentages for that shit. I own all my shit. Everything I do, I own everything.
So I want to pose a question right now for everybody who feel like dating ain't shit. Right? Rate dating off this room right now. I promise you, we lit. Rate dating off this room right now. I promise you, we lit. Right?
Yes, that's why I said. That's why people love me, because I don't feel like my city ain't shit. Like my
right.
Shit. You feel me? Like we got a lot of shit to offer. It's just a lot of motherfuckers that just be hating and shit, but shit, they don't be knowing like a nigga like me, you can't really hate on, cause these motherfuckers know like I'm cool with the square motherfuckers, I'm cool with the killers, I'm cool with the motherfucking robbers, the gangsters, everybody motherfuckers, cause I've been in this motherfucker.
He named me 6 times.
Every motherfucker where I was at, you feel me? So it's like a nigga gotta be able to motherfucking show love and be able to do. Niggas see me coming from nothing, like niggas, but people still don't like us, people still so it's like you can't even acknowledge them, you gotta just acknowledge it and show love. Like I could be arrogant and be like, man, fuck y'all, nobody think I'm gonna make it, but nah, that shit, I'm trying to motivate everybody, let everybody know you can do this shit. I ain't do no spectacular shit. I ain't motherfucking do nothing but smoke a blunt and tell myself I can do this shit. A lot of motherfuckers is like, you need to go to school. I ain't go to no school, none of this shit. Ain't nobody motherfucking getting no big money. I got millionaire uncles and shit. Them motherfuckers, I tell this shit, I ain't even said it. Like my one millionaire uncle, I try to tell a nigga invest in my music. This nigga used to laugh at me. Like, oh, who you gonna be? Snoop Puppy Puppy? He just called me Snoop Puppy Puppy and shit, trying to play out Snoop Dogg and crack on me and shit. And I be mad as fuck. I try to get that nigga to pay for me to go to ICB and shit. That nigga like, he wanted me to go to the Bride and shit. I'm like, nigga, fuck the Bride. What the fuck is that? ICB, some motherfucker nigga wouldn't even pay for my shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm thugging. I ain't fuck y'all.
Nigga, you said fuck it, and nigga got your hustle up.
Shit, I didn't have my hustle up.
Yeah.
So, SMED, legendary observation.
My observation about Jason is just shit. He's just a hustler, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's my bro. They can hear yours. They probably talking about Peanut.
His mic. Yeah, because he got his phone sitting down. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
Legendary observation.
But
because your phone was down, it's covering up your microphone. Like, oh, I'm gonna pop your phone. We ain't no technical.
Your mic is. You need to tap yours too.
I'm going there.
I'm trying to tell you. But I mean, man, my observation, man, like I don't know, man. Jason is just he just got a bright future, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's self-motivated, man. He a king, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I fully expect this greatness. Like, man, I'm not surprised about nothing and shit. I just see it. You know what I'm saying? I am proud of the courage. Cause man, you know, like you got a lot of faith, man. Cause people don't go and do the shit that they can, bro. They sit and wish and hope this shit gonna happen for them instead of going out and actually making this shit happen. You know, and it's kind of like when I say shit like start your own business. If I did it, you can do it too. It's not really nothing to it but to go and do it. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't do it. People do, they hit their goals, but their goals just to be is like easy shit to get high for that day, try to get them some pussy or try to, you know what I'm saying, get fucked up or get a job. Some people's goal is to actually go and get a job and work that shit. So we all hit our goals, you know what I'm saying? The problem is you just don't set them. And my bro does an amazing job of just setting goals, man, and knocking them motherfuckers out, man. You know what I'm saying? And just having that belief in itself, man, to turn down an offer from Master P and to just chronicle all the shit that he do. You know what I'm saying? He just lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Genius. And I'm just proud. You know what I'm saying? But kind of like it's hard making observations about people that you fuck with for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm too close.
Like it's kind of.
I'm too close to the sun to look at it for as bright as it truly is.
Well, I don't know. I just like I don't know, man. It's just my bro.
That's
you know
hard.
what I'm saying? And
You'll cover what you said earlier.
Yeah. I mean, we found anytime that somebody can be your family and is close enough to actually call it real, you got to take that, bro. Because there's so many people out here who won't like you and who ain't gonna be your family. You got enough of them. So when somebody can be and it's close and that real blood and relationship, and it's like right there, even if it's like some like cousin through marriage or cousin through that. I take all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
he talking 20
definitely.
Say, blood make you kin, loyalty make you family.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't pick your family members. You pick your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't pick your family. So when you pick somebody and you
loyalty
really call them
family to me.
It could. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I think so. I think that's a great concept. But I picking your true friends. Man, sometimes that's even better than family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because family will get over on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because they can, you know. But man, this was an outstanding interview, you guys. We gonna get up out of here, but man, go to Sheik's for breakfast, Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright. Delivery is always free when you go to the shoparea.com, from the store to your door, and when you want to get lit a little bit, get you some good old Kiara wine, contact my bro Antoine Cunningham on Facebook. Y'all, we at T-Shirt Kings, t-shirtkings247.com. Go for your mouth and go for your mouth in the Metaverse Camera Kings studio. We got the player price on T-shirts right now. You get 50 shirts for $250, man. So if you want to start a little clothing,
get one free joint. You talking about with the gold tee joint? Like I saw that.
Yeah, we do. We got gold right now. I got buy one get one free. You know what I'm saying? Golds is $125 each. So if you buy 3, you get 3 for free. People normally get 6, so it's 6 for $375, and that comes with a free design. So pull up on me. You don't got to pay it all at once. You can pay half down and the rest when they ready. We got flooded diamond grills for 2 bands, which is really big boy, like pave setting. So man, we got a whole lot of shit, man, you know, but I want everybody to come through and see what we do. Sell Stocks Not Dope every Sunday. My bro Peanut Johnson teach you how to get a big old bag from investing your money the right way, man, in selling stocks. So Sundays at 8 p.m. on the Dash Resource channel, man. Man, my bro Jason Dbks, man, got so much shit coming out, but coming soon is the King Von movie, Jay.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, but the King Von movie is gonna be coming. It's in production. Like now we just trying to, like I said, figure out if it's gonna be a movie or trying to make a series.
Or series,
like,
yeah.
Power. So that's where we at with that shit now. So we just waiting on the green light for that. But the project I got coming first before that is the Beanut D Boss. It's gonna be my project in Miami.
Okay.
And then I got my movie PUA about to drop a fuck child support.
I'm in that movie. I'm in PUA.
Yeah.
But then, he not gonna be. He gonna be on the editing room.
Jason, you come on scene. I'm taking a board for you, Jason.
You talking about the car?
Yeah. Come on, I just dropped out everything.
Yeah.
Look, Smith, all right, I'm gonna ask Smith, what's the chance I get cut out of this movie, Smith? What's the chance?
About 90%.
They don't throw the back when it's your nigga dunking, bro. Like,
you got a cameo scene. It's gonna be a scene with music playing and shit, some shit like that. But I'm gonna get you a better role.
Speaking,
I got my hustle up too. We about to come.
Yeah.
I got SMED in. P Dash got my hustle up too. Y'all heard it here.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be hard.
How you working with SMED?
There it is.
Second take points for me in the movie.
Oh yeah. Now we done got a podcast. I done expanded and got the podcast and shit. And all I do is go off on you and shit. You like you my sis.
Love money. That's what he is. All right, cool. All
Yeah.
right, man. So, Jason, please take us out with some words of encouragement, bro. This is your camera right here, bro.
I got you,
Words of
Jay.
encouragement.
Yes, sir.
Man, like I always try to preach to everybody, man. Main thing I want to tell everybody, don't overthink everything, man. You can do anything you put your mind to. They told me I couldn't do shit. I wasn't gonna be making movies by myself. I done did that shit. I got 5-6 movies coming out, man. And I also want to, the main thing other than that, I want to try to stress to people is spend time with your mom, spend time with your loved ones, and just, man, cherish every moment you got. Don't be so caught up in trying to chase the money and shit like that, man. I spent my whole life trying to get money and, as they say, trying to get my hustle up and doing all this shit. And I was doing all this shit for my mama, trying to give my mom and kids a better life, but I wasn't. Like, I remember days recently, like, my mom just recently passed, going in the room, seeing my mama sit on the couch every day and be just looking at my mom and be thinking, like, man, she just motherfucking wasting her days away and shit. Like, she be tired of sitting in the house and shit, and I be thinking I got more time and shit instead of just, mama, get dressed, let's go out and go eat, let's go do something, let's get you at the house and shit. I thought I had more time.
Yeah.
I was chasing the money and shit, man, so that's the thing that I try to tell people, because people will be motivated by me, but don't be so motivated by me that you feel like, man, you gotta be out here grinding every day trying to chase that money, because the money ain't everything, man. Your mom and your family, your kids, that's what's most important in life, man. So that's what I try to teach everybody, man, and learn from me with that, man. Like, cherish your time with your mom, because all this stuff y'all see me accomplishing, from the King Von shit to the movie in Miami to all these 5, 6, 7 movies I got, man, I'll let all that shit go right now if I can just get my mama back, man. So that's what I want to tell everybody, man.
And bro, like, that's hard right on the doorstep of Mother's Day, which is this Sunday, man. And bro, like, I want to tell you, bro, I love you, man. I want you to continue to keep going, man. And bro, we all praying for you to get justice, man. And this is the Legendary People Podcast, Legendary People, Legendary Stories. The accountant's not a victim, and it's lit for y'all. And I don't know if SMED want to do it that way.
All right, man. Love y'all, bro.
Let me say one more thing before I go.
Yeah, come on,
Let me
Jay.
say
It's
one
on
more
you.
thing, man. When y'all say that, like, man, that's why I want to motivate people, because it's something different with me. Like, when you see me, just know, like, man, everybody want to be successful, but just imagine, man, trying to live your whole life with your mom and she's sick your whole life and you just trying to reach your dreams and then lose your mom. So I'm really living my dreams and my nightmare at the same time and still trying to stay positive with this shit. So that's why I try to motivate people, like, man, if I can do it, y'all can do it, because I'm literally living my nightmare. Like,
And my dream at the same time. That's
shit
hard.
good, man. So, and like, I couldn't, hey, I do movies, but my life I'm living is really a movie, because you couldn't even script this shit to be. My mama been sick my whole life and going through this shit with my mama, praying like since I was 11, 12, like, when I was really, my mama would be waking up in the middle of the night, can't breathe with asthma. We rushed into the hospital. And I even had, when I was 12, they called me telling my mom had passed away, but she was still on the, she was on oxygen machine then. And then even so real, my mom, she got death letters that she wrote in 2013 to me, and she wrote a RIP letter to my kids in 2016, telling my kids that she might pass. So my mom been living her whole life, feeling like she was gonna pass away.
Yeah.
And she ended up dying in 2021. So I was blessed to be able to have my mom that long, but my mom was a strong woman, so my life kind of different. But I'm able to use that pain and keep going, so that's why I try to motivate people to know, man. Don't let that shit, man, don't let your mind take over, man. Today been a bad day for me too. I wasn't even gonna come today, I ain't gonna lie. Today been one of the worst days of my life, because I'm finally, like, I just came back from Miami yesterday, and I'm just taking it all in. I'm finally blowing up with this shit out there. People thought it was impossible. I just made a post about this shit, that shit fucked me up. People thought this shit was impossible. My mom was the only person to believe in me. Now I'm finally blowing up. Now I'm back in the city, and everybody thinking my family's there looking at me like, man, this nigga really did this shit. Like, the person I wanted to hear most ain't here.
And bro, one thing I want to tell you is this, bro.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to you, your movement, your mom. We believe in you, bro. We are the real Dayton, not the naysayers, not the BS. We are the tastemakers. We done built kings and queens. We got Jeffrey Mills that we done came on our podcast before he became mayor. We done got Angelina Jackson, who came here before she wanted to be that. Bro, we love you, bro. You are Dayton. We love you. Continue to keep doing what you're doing, bro. And bro, continue to keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like you a legend, bro. You a legend, man. And bro, I'm not signing out like that, man. Big Cap is not a victim, man. It's lit for y'all, man. For sure.
Peace,
for sure.
peace.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all cut me. I'm gonna do the same old shit.
Keep going. You build.
Nah, because y'all probably want me to say this because I'm about to say.
Nah.
Say something about the mayor. Which I just brought up.
Go ahead.
Nah, it ain't nothing bad. It's just that at the same time, because my plan, like even like with me, like I'm gonna run for mayor one day. That's how I'll be looking. I need to get mayor today. But I remember I was at my Fuck Child Support premiere last year in April, and the mayor that y'all talking about, he came in there. I didn't know who he was, and he just knew. I guess he heard who I was, some guy that was helping me. He just came in there, and he just took a picture with me, and then just left. So I feel like that ain't necessarily that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wanted to be mayor, but don't just be trying to use people just because you're trying to act like you affiliate with somebody that I ain't heard from you since. Or even motherfucker, I hope I can reach out to you in the future if I need something. So that's what I'm saying.
I can connect it. Like,
nah, I mean, I'm just saying that.
Bro.
Nah, I understand that. I'm just saying that because I just thought, I ain't seen this. I'm like, man, I didn't even know he didn't even introduce it. Like, I just remember he came in there, so I'm saluted he won. But at the same time, man, in about 4 years or something, I'm running for mayor, man. So be ready to give up that seat. Whoever the mayor, man, be ready to give up that seat because I'm going for mayor today and later on in life and shit. So
that's hard.
That's what it is, man. I'm saying that shit now because I know the city need somebody who really gonna make something work in the city, man, and not just be pulling up trying to take pictures with people and just acting like they support you or something just to act like they just to get some votes. Because that ain't what it's really about, man. If you ain't really gonna make a change in the community, but I don't know that, man. But I just know you. And I've been drinking, but I'm just speaking from my truth of how I feel about the situation. But I'm glad that he won, and that's. I mean, I'm cool with the mayor, Trotwood, and that's one of the people.
Shout out to Mary McDonald.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She loves this podcast. She watch every episode. Shout out to Mary McDonald.
Yeah, so I'm cool with everybody. That's what I'm saying. I got a good relationship with everybody. So, but that's what I mean. Like, it's just we gotta come together and be able to work together with different things. But I will hope that I can come to all of y'all, even like the mayor Trotwood. I ain't gonna lie, like I support her too. Like that's one of the people I said I was working with. And they try to make it like something, but some stuff had happened. And when I needed her, she was able to help me too. Cause the Trotwood Fire Department ran into my damn car, my rental car. And the Trotwood Fire Department.
Oh, when your car got
my car was parked in front of my mama's house, and our water was our shower head broke. The Trotwood Fire Department pulled up to my mama's house to turn the water off or something. And they backed into my rental car and messed up the whole front. And then I started going on there like, we gonna pay for it. Then when it got time to pay for it, they said they ain't paid for it. Talking about they ain't obligated to pay for something.
When over RTA, if RTA bus hits you, like, oh.
But that's wait a minute. They're not. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if they say they're not obligated to do it or not. They are. They should be. They should be. They should be.
Right. In this life, because I was a mechanic RTA, right? So we had these certain things like. So if an ambulance hits you, right, they only are responsible for paying your deductible because they are sovereignty insurance, right? So like RTA, they are self-insured. So
it's just a bullshit rule that they made up. It's just a bullshit. I mean, I don't give a fuck if it's legal or not. It's wrong, man.
Shout out to the mayor.
Right. Like if. Like, I remember, like, old mechanics telling me, if you hit somebody in a service truck, just sit there and wait. It don't matter. Like, they're going to after the insurance, they got insurance, then you cool.
I was going off, and they was like, calm down.
Yeah, the same thing they tell us.
When we got time to, they tried to tell me, they only backed into it and hit the front part. They tried to tell me 2,000, like 2,100 in Enterprise. I couldn't even rent for them. I'm like, man, I ain't paying no 2,100.
It's not right, but that is.
It's bullshit.
It is, man. It's way worse.
Only thing that I need to say. Only thing that I need to say is it's not right. I don't need to go with a butt and they fucked up rules. I don't gotta close shit. I fucking trust me. I've been. Nah, I ain't doing that. But when you say shit that's just like off.
I want to tell you the truth, bro.
It's bullshit though.
It is the bullshit. Nigga, we stand on the same side of the fence. I'm just telling you that the fence is electric. That's all I'm doing.
I'm just telling you that's.
Nigga, bullshit, the fence is electric. I'm telling you, nigga, the fence
But
is
I'm
electric.
telling you that that's bullshit, and that's the bottom line.
I'm not the beneficiary of the rule. Legendary people podcast, legendary people, legendary stories. If you guys want to hear more of SMED rhetoric, y'all go to.
Excuse the camera ain't even on you, so all that shit you talking, can't nobody see you. And I turn your mic. I know, no, that ain't. I turn your mic off. So now let me finish. Let me wrap this shit up. That's bullshit if somebody hits your fucking car and don't pay for it just based on the fact that they a fucking bureaucrat motherfucker. That's bullshit.
You just shut me off, man.
I'll stay in this bitch all night and prove my motherfucking point. That's bullshit for anybody to fucking hit your car. Same thing with the fucking hospitals and all of these other fucking government agencies that feel like they can just get over motherfuckers because they the ones that make the laws. And that's why we need politicians in office that's going to change shit and make that shit right for the people and not for the fucking government and people. Like, how easy is it for the government to create a law that benefits themselves? It's terrible. And that shit is fucking horrible. So
man,
yeah,
rules in this place that
let me talk. Shut your ass up. All right, man. All right, y'all. Man, we out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. We got the Hennessy is talking. Peace, man. Hey, you guys. Tomorrow we got Jade and Jay and Destiny and the Queen conversation, man. So yeah.